And we are live. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solution, and today is Wine Wednesday. I got the lovely ladies right here. Again, another episode of Wine Wednesday. So before we get on there, I've got to wait for everybody to get what they call that notifications, right? Everybody got to get the notifications. It's coming through their devices, and right now, people start to pop in. They start to come along, and we are live. Yes. So, as people come along, I see them popping on the stream. Y'all ladies, make sure that y'all got a secondary screen open so y'all can see all the lovely comments that y'all may get tonight. All right. What's up with you? All right. So, guys, this is Wine Wednesday, ladies night right here. I'm your host, Easy Computer Solutions. That's it. It's going to be on and popping. If y'all loved last week, y'all gonna love this week. Before we get started, I got my beverage of choice today. I am drinking Hyptonite. Wait, what is that? Yes, right. Hypnotic. I'm sorry. What did I say? Hyptonite. Hypnotic, right? I haven't even started.
I haven't even started yet.
You might need to stop.
So I got Hypnotic, and but I'm gonna do a little different today because Hypnotic is a little weak. I'm a big strong man. I'm gonna do a drink that's called the Incredible Honk.
Yeah.
Right. So what the ingredients of the Incredible Honk is Hypnotic and supposed to be Hennessy, but I got Crown Raw. So I want y'all guys to see this as I pop open the freshly bubbly here. All right. So as I roll here, y'all see it's blue, right? So I'm gonna just get a little bit here. And I'm gonna take my Crown Royal here, and y'all, I want y'all the guys to see this. That is gonna change colors.
Fascinated by this.
Look at that! Ooh. So as you see that it changed colors there, that's epic. Yes. So this is called the Honk. Now it went from the color blue to the color green. Look at that! I want y'all guys to see that. Now I have a green drink. All right, ladies. So I want to introduce all the ladies in the building. Tech Valor, a.k.a. Catwoman. Meow. Let everybody know who you are. I just told everybody.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vigalina Vetti, a.k.a. Catwoman from Tech Valor. Basically, what we do at Tech Valor is we help beginners and intermediate users to take the next step to become power users. So that's what we're all about. We're in our infancy stages, but we are surely going to be adding more content.
And again, I see your subscriber base went up since the last time you came on the show. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Make sure you go back and check out Tech Valor's YouTube channel right here on YouTube. And by the way, if y'all guys haven't saw the video that she made on this YouTube channel, please check it out. She did an awesome job, just an awesome job. So check it out right here. She got some good content up, and you just dropped the video, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You did 3 videos. Okay, that's awesome. So be sure to subscribe to her and show her some love right here on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got Scrumptious in the building. Scrumptious.
Scrumptious, the only non-YouTuber here, but I've been told I need to try. Eventually, I might get to that point, but I enjoy tech talk in all its capacities. I sold a phone today and then ended up talking to the guy like 30 minutes. But
he wanted to know the user manual, right? How to use it.
No, he was a techie too. He was very much a techie. And so yeah, we sit out in the parking lot and shot shit for about 30 minutes. And I was like, well, let me go because I got this stream tonight. I got to get on the Wine Wednesday.
So check out Scrumptious. She's on Twitter. So that's Scrumptious on Twitter. And that's how
Scrumptious with an I and a 1 at the end, and I'm more active on Google Plus. But yeah, those are my networking areas.
There it is. All right, Miss Emily is in the building. Welcome back to another ladies' night. Let everybody know who you are.
Thanks for having me. Hi guys, I am Emily D. Baker Esquire, all over the interwebs. I am the founder of Ask a Lawyer Now, and I run EmilyDBaker.com. I am a mom, tech nerd, lawyer, all the things. And I really help people make decisions and empower their voice. So I do that through A, advocacy, and B, helping people understand what they're facing. So, what phone are you going to buy? Or can they really sue you for infringing on their copyright? We do it all. So
that's awesome.
And I got I haven't even cracked my wine yet. So, you know, chat, if you got any questions about me, just ask. I want to get to the wine.
So, ladies, let's go ahead on and crack the bottles open. And some of y'all already did it already, and I have already got my drink already here.
I'm classy tonight. I got a screw top because I made it easy. I had the fancy one last week. This week we got the screw top.
That's awesome.
Whatever works.
It's too hot to be. It's too hot to be fancy.
I missed the presentation of you opening up with a corkscrew.
Oh,
next
you missed
week.
That? Oh,
week after next week.
Yes. All right. So let's go on to do roll call. I see y'all in the building. Welcome to the live stream. All right. So here we go. We got Art Dog is in the building along with Gary. And we got Tels B in the building. What's up with you? We got Fox. Hello, Fox. What's up with you? I see you in the building. Tech for your knees in the building. What's up with you? I see everybody coming along for this ride today. And it's Wine Wednesday. Ladies, take over. That's what I'm talking about, right? So let me go and get some more shots out here. We got TK from Total Tech in the building. What's up with you, TK? What's happening with you? TK, boy, I tell you when I saw that video. Woo, boy. I know y'all saw that. Woo, boy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And guess what? We're going to talk about it a little bit today. We're going to talk about that Piixel. Woo, boy, we're going to talk about that.
Oh, boy.
Don is in the building. What's up with you? And technically T in the building. Yo, hey, man, I saw your live stream, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Keep it happening. Keep it rolling. And we got Scuff Van in the building. What's up with you? Mark T's in the building. Timothy is in the building. What's up with y'all? Yeah, so somebody already asked a question. Are you a criminal lawyer?
Timothy, what's up? I was a criminal prosecutor for over 10 years for the largest prosecutorial agency in the world. So I've seen some crazy crap, but I do not currently defend or prosecute criminal clients. But if you need help, I can talk you through it or get you good people who can help you.
That's it.
I am the lawyer
awesome.
You want to know. Always need a lawyer, Total Tech. I got you. That's what I do. I actually left my job so I could just help people because lawyers are dicks and they charge people too much money. And I really just wanted to help. So askalawyernow.info, you can actually go and just have a chat with a lawyer and be like, do I need to worry about this or is this stupid? And we will help you talk through, do you need to worry about it? How to save you money dealing with it? And if you can do it yourself.
That's it. So
that's
ladies,
it. We got you.
So ladies, let's go on and do our first toast for tonight. I want all the ladies in the building and fellas that's in the stream. If you got your drinks ready, get your wine ready, get your drinks ready. And I got all the ladies in the building. Hey, I haven't said toast. Elika Scruffy, she couldn't wait. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank y'all very much for coming through. Let's do our toast. Toast. Yes. All right.
Emily,
So,
I'm in the legal field as well. I'm not a lawyer,
Are you
but
really?
I'm a legal assistant. Yes, I work at.
Very nice. You've worked with lawyers.
Yes, very much.
They can be terrible. The good
I've
ones
been
are
there
amazing.
16 years. Yeah.
Girl.
16 years.
The good ones are great, but the ones who aren't good make everyone's life more expensive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
so it's all about money.
Have you met lawyers? Have you gone in and been like, hey, I got a quick question? And they're like, do you have your checkbook?
Exactly.
All right. So let's get into talk. Tech. Let's get into some tech talk.
Okay.
Right? The whole internet right now is blowing up because of the Piixel XL2. The Piixel 2 XL is made by LG. It has a 6-inch screen and it's AMOLED display, which is plastic AMOLED display, by the way. And it has caught the eyes of many tech bloggers and everything on the internet. And I mean, everybody has been blowing this phone up. What y'all think about this crap with this Piixel 2?
I dodged a bullet because I was gonna pre-order one.
I mean, do we know how many pre-orders there were? This was the, like, you don't need your iPhone X, get a Piixel 2. Like, look at us and how awesome we are. And now what? Now what? Now everybody's gonna be up at midnight trying to get my phone tomorrow.
That's it. iPhone pre-orders in 24 hours, right?
This is why I don't like it, because if the Piixel was awesome, people would just stay in their lane. So they're screwing it up for all of us. I need my pre-order. I need people to get off of my pre-order and go get your Piixel phone. And now no one's going to do it.
I'll come get a
So what
note.
are they going to do? Is it right? Is this going to, how is this going to go? Are they not going to be allowed on airplanes? Like, what's gonna happen?
Talking about airplanes, what about your iPhone 8 with split gate and all that stuff? Yours is closer to an
with the
airplane.
expanding back. What is? I've never seen that on an iPhone. That it's crazy, and it's got to be hard for phone manufacturers, right? Because you trust all these distributors that make the batteries for all the phones.
Yeah.
And then when it goes wrong for Samsung, it's hilarious. But when it goes wrong for you, it's like, oh God. But all the parts come from, I mean, Apple's not making their own batteries, but it sucks. It sucks. And I think your crackle problem, it sucks when you get something new and it doesn't go right. But I tell all my subscribers, unless you are ready to spend some time in the Apple store, don't buy a first generation product.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You nailed it.
Unless I am friends with my Apple employees. So I do not mind going to see my friends because I'm ridiculous. But if you don't have time for that, don't get the iPhone 10. Not for at least 4 or 5 months. Just don't.
Yeah.
I like it because it's content. That's content. If something happens to my iPhone 10, we're gonna milk that forever.
I saw your video, Emily, about you returning. Yeah, you had to return your iPhone 8, and you were saying that you were having crackling problems. Well, that is actually the first symptoms of the split gate. So the fact that you returned it, you dodged the bullet, because if you had kept on using it with it crackling and everything, that is the battery starting to split open the phone. So
did you see the comments? Did you see the comments on my channel, Catwoman, where they're all like, "That was fixed in a software update. That was fixed in an update 2 days ago."
No, it's not a software.
It was not a software issue, and it was bad, and it was all the time. And I know we don't always use our phones as phones, but I actually do still use my phone as a phone. And if I paid for that phone and it crackles in my ear out of the box, no. No.
So back to the Piixel. I am Team Samsung right now, all day, every day. You know, nothing's gonna change my heart, not anytime soon. But I do feel really, bad for Piixel. I enjoy people coming out with really good, other companies coming out with really good product, because that makes Samsung and Apple step their game up. So when stuff like this happens, it makes me sad. It really does, because like you said, obviously it's going to be, people are going to be going on to your stuff, but also it sets a precedence to where is the trust? You know, right now it's LG that made the screen, so everybody's blaming it on LG, and you know, everybody's going on with it's low grade, you know, but they're saying that that's what LG stands for right now. And
don't tell my refrigerator.
Okay. I don't have to worry about it. I have GE all up in my house. But if you think about it, who do people get displays from? They get displays from Samsung, they get displays from LG. Now people are like, well, should I even start a cell phone company, because they're gonna mess me up? You know, I'm in the competition and they're holding the monopoly for the best OLED displays, and now they're gonna mess up my phone that I'm trying to make. Not only that, there's all these patent wars that are going on. So when people are like, oh, why is it that this phone can't have this feature, but that one can't? Because everybody's gonna start suing each other.
Hashtag lawyers are dicks. That's why we can't have nice things. That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, that's why we can't have the bells and whistles. And it's like that, you know, I understand, you know, people want to make money off of their ideas, but sometimes certain things are proprietary. For example, Android has this marvelous, underrated feature, which is called Clipboard. Okay. I don't know why Apple doesn't have this on their phone, but legit, everybody that has an Apple phone, I'm asking them, do you have Clipboard? Do you have Clipboard? They're like, no, what is that? It's like, okay, well, it's this awesome feature where if I copy something, it will remember up to 15 things that I copy. So when I go back and I paste something, I don't have to go back to the other screen to copy, and it's all right there stacked up. And they're like, no, I wish I had that. I'm like, why don't you? You know,
Well, I can do that on my computer, but yeah, that would be nice because I have to like keyboard shortcut all my regularly used hashtags because I can't just copy and paste them.
I know, right?
Which is annoying.
So with all
but you make a really good point, Catwoman, because I think that the Piixel 2 looked promising, right? It looks like a really promising phone, and it is disappointing. They do have great. I mean, the Pixels have great cameras, right? And so you give people somewhere else to go. I love Apple. I'm bought in. I am so deep in that universe that I am never getting out. But not everybody wants to be there, and that's totally fine. The people who are bought into Google should get a good phone that works with your Google Home. Your Google universe should work like my Apple universe. You know, it should just work. So it is a bummer. I mean, there's a little evil part of me that's like, but
there is that. But at the same time, like,
and I guarantee you, Apple is sitting back and saying,
you know, oh gosh, I really hope not, because it could be them. Their phone is launching into hands, and maybe we dive into it now, Catwoman. But their phone's launching into hands in like a week and a little bit, and this could be them in 2 weeks. So hopefully they're looking at it going, oh shit, I hope that's not us. Versus,
well, we already got this together. What do you think?
The thing about it is they get Samsung screens.
Oh wow.
They get Samsung screens, so
right?
I don't think that they're going to have that problem. And I mean, Samsung screens are King Supreme. They look good, and I don't think we're gonna have a problem. Now, here's the thing, and you know what? Since we talked about the iPhone 10, right? We got 2 days 24 hours before pre-order, right?
Where you gonna stay up all night to order yours?
Yes.
I'm gonna be live on Facebook. I'm gonna be live on Facebook pre-ordering that phone. So come and see if I throw things. Because if I don't get that phone, I might. I might. I will be on Facebook Live pre-ordering the phone at midnight Pacific. So come hang out. Come hang out, people.
I'll be there at 3 a.m.
I'll be in bed.
I will cry. I will throw things, and I will probably yell, waking up my kids if I do not get that damn phone.
Well, wait a minute.
Sorry.
So since we talked
like
about the Apple iPhone, somebody brought this up in one of my Telegram groups, and I got to put this out there. We know the millennials going to learn the gesture controls of the iPhone. What about the old grandma and the grandpa? The home button is going away. So how they gonna get back? They got to learn how to swipe up, swipe down, swipe to the left, swipe to the right, swipe over, swipe up to get home. What happens to the older generation for the iPhone 10?
They buy the iPhone 8.
Yeah, that's what
the iPhone 10 is not made for my mom. My mom is the one they left that whole product line for, because my mom's like, what do you mean they're taking the headphone jack? Like, what? Like, I can't. It took my mom 2 years to wrap her head around the fact that the headphone jack is gone. And now she's finally ready to accept that she can actually plug a lightning headphone into the thing. So that's why they left that product line. And when people are like, why did they make the iPhone 8? That's essentially the iPhone 6 with bumps on the inside. They left it for my mom. Like that, they left it for my mom. And maybe your mom, because that's who is like, I don't take my home button. And maybe my husband, because he's special like that. But the iPhone 10 is for the people who are ready to push it forward and who are like, yes, give me some of the features that other phones have had. And yes, I'm willing to deal with maybe the hiccups and the bugs. The iPhone 8 is for people who just want a faster phone that just works and they don't have to mess with. So I think they'll leave that for a few iterations.
But the thing about it is, what's going to happen with the iPhone 9? I mean, is Apple going to have 2 operating systems, or they're going to continue to have a phone with a home button for the older generation, for the people that love the home button? I mean, what's going to happen next year? Is Apple's going to go all in on the bezel-less design? Are they going to go all in? And what about the older? I mean, they can't hold on to the same phone. Obviously, in about another couple of years, it's going to be outdated. Apple's not going to support it anymore in the next 4 years. What's going to happen in the next couple of years if Apple goes all in and go to touch gesture controls and stuff like that? I mean,
my mom is going to call me and go, how do I do this? Because if it's 2 years from now, you now have a population of people that know how to use the phone and are interacting with people that don't, right? The car, I hate to compare cell phones to cars, but the car industry talks about this all the time, right? You can get fully automated cars now. People aren't ready for it. So they start with the park assist, and they start with the adaptive cruise control. So you start getting used to giving your car some control. They could make fully automated cars the laws of the land aside, but they could make fully automated cars, but people aren't ready to give their car control. So it's like baby stepping people into, you know, Tesla take the wheel. So I think Apple's doing the same thing. They're baby stepping people into getting used to getting rid of the headphone jack, getting rid of the, you know, Touch ID. They're baby stepping it in. And once they see people using them, if my mom sees me using it and sees it work, she's going to go, well, I want that. I don't want to put my finger on the thing. I just want to do this and go to Instagram and see what my friends are posting on vacation.
Yeah. I think another question we need to ask is, what is a number 9? I mean, Windows skip 9.
I think we're skipping 9.
I think we're skipping 9. The number 9. The number 9 does not exist.
I think that's a bad omen, because when you look at the note.
Yeah, I know, right? They skipped the 6.
Burn, baby, burn.
Woo! But how do you go 8, 9 when the 10's already been out? Or do you go 8, 8S and then skip? Like go 8, 8S, 10, 10S, and then skip to whatever's next. The iPhone purple or whatever.
Well, you know,
it's called the iPhone
Apple has
X.
the courage. Apple has all the courage to do whatever they want. So, and this is what also kind of makes me sad.
Tony Healy was saying, and a couple other people in the chat were saying 9 is bad luck in Asia and 9 is bad luck in China. So are they appealing to that massive market that everybody's fighting for? I want to hear what the chat room thinks. That's a great point, guys. Thanks.
Well, the number 4 is also a bad luck number. It actually legit means death. The number 4, but they came out with a 04.
Hey, you know
that
what?
explains a lot about my life.
And the number 0 is bad too, because you got no money.
That's how I'm going to be feeling on Friday. Me, Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. So Timothy said that the 10 is 10 because of the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
I still want to call it the X.
I like the X better too.
Yeah.
Right? I thought
like
it sounds better. It's like, X.
How?
So, did you hear about what is happening with the iPhone X? That they're going to be rolling it out, but that they're going to roll out a lesser version of the Face ID just so that they can supply it.
I know.
That makes me really upset and sad, and I'll tell you why. Because even though I love Samsung, Apple sets the trend. They set the foundation. So if they're setting a precedence that, hey, it's okay to send out half-baked stuff just so you can send it out by a certain date, then everybody else is going to follow that trend. No, thank you. Okay.
Well, that's been the trend lately, though. When they upgrade, the upgrades are very minimal these days.
But that's not even an upgrade. Because how are you going to have a Face ID that barely works and then you have no Touch ID? That makes no common sense.
Live Breathe Tech is calling it fake news.
Well, this was on Bloomberg, actually. Let me see if I could.
Live Breathe Tech is fake news.
Hey, look,
it's like, get in there.
Look, check this out, right?
Not downgrade the camera. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Look,
$1,000 phones aren't worth it this year. Gary Brown, true that. I mean, they're taking our money and laughing at us.
This is the Bloomberg article right here. I wish I could post it in the chat, but it won't let you.
I was right there. We can see it now.
Yeah, it says, where was it? The main one. Okay, it was here. The sensor was always going to be a major technical challenge until the iPhone X. The most significant deployment of technology was in Microsoft Corp Kinect controller, which they're no longer making the Kinect controller, which the Xbox console used to detect gamers' movements. But the Kinect was the size of a large book, and Microsoft sold about 24 million units of the controller over 2 years, a far easier production challenge than one confronted by Apple, which sells more than 200 million iPhones a year. So like when we were talking about in the last live stream, that there is like they probably could only make a really good 50,000 Face IDs. And if they only put out 50,000, they would have been the unicorns, right? Right. And they're just like, you know what, we're not going to make unicorns. We're just going to give everybody some like almost like barely there type thing.
So now I have a question. And when we're talking about this, when the iPhone 10 come out next month, right? We got about 2 weeks. What's going to happen if somebody take a picture and fake this this scan out? What happens? What happens if somebody got an iPhone 10 and the Apple says complete supreme? I'm supposed to take 500 pictures of your face and all that stuff, and it grows when you age and all that stuff like that. What happens when somebody take a picture and all of a sudden trick this phone out? You think the picture is getting dogged over right now? Woo! Boy, I tell you what, Apple can't pull out the cigar yet.
I guarantee you, have some kind of issue. It might not be the Face ID, but something, because it's first generation.
There's always an issue. Yeah. There's always. Do you remember Hold It Wrong? You're holding it wrong. You're holding it wrong. There's always an issue, but I really, really, really hope it's not a massive security issue, because I think a massive security issue would be hugely detrimental to Apple. And they do a good job keeping the Face ID chip on board, keeping the Touch ID on board, changing it to a math equation. I don't know what it looks like when something goes wrong with that, though. Like, do you just enter your passcode? Probably. And then you take it to the Apple Store.
If the Face ID doesn't work, I can see them sending out a bumper to everyone to put right on that notch.
Right on your face.
That fixes the Face ID.
The bumper goes on your face, so they know to stay in your lane. It's a face bumper.
Like the Pokemon Go thing where you circle it. Yeah.
The Pokemon Go bumper. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... This is, I feel like this is just messy. Like, you guys just be companies and you guys are acting like a mess, okay? A hot mess. And we're giving our hard-earned monies to you. Why? Because you're saying that these products are going to make our lives better. And don't get me wrong, compared to where we were 5 years ago, it is awesome. But you know what? Don't tell us you have something and then don't. So there was this person that was on your live stream before, Eric. His name was Click.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with what he said. He said they are putting out too many phones too fast. Yeah. Do 1 a year or 1.5 a year. He hit the nail on the head. And what's happening right now with Apple not being able to deliver.
Yeah, like, apparently OnePlus didn't get the memo.
They just abandoned stuff. They just no more. Okay, bye.
But if they're all
OnePlus didn't get the memo.
I mean, they're all using parts from the same couple of suppliers, right? So even though those suppliers aren't working on an iPhone, they're working on this, they're working on that. Those suppliers are obviously strapped, pumping out phones around the clock, because there's only 3 people that make screens.
Yeah,
it's a problem. It is a problem. But I feel like they're all fighting for those dollars, right? They're fighting for scraps, easy, right? # Team Scrap. They're all
oh no, we're Crumb Crew. We're Crumb Crew.
Crumb Crew.
Crumb Crew. We the Crumb Crew.
Right. Because wine. Because wine. But yeah, they're just fighting to make money, and I really feel like they don't need to.
Yeah.
Like, deliver a good product. If my phone's rad, I will stay with my phone. I don't trade in my car every year.
Exactly.
Like, I keep that forever. So I'll keep my phone for 2-3 years if it's amazing. Right. So make it amazing and stop making it disposable. Make my phone so I can give it to my kid when I'm done with it and it doesn't feel super outdated.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
And the battery is still
mom.
Decent.
Right. And the battery is not completely crap.
Yeah. And I think the only people who are actually buying phones like every 6 months are people that are reviewing them. Like that's just what it is. That has become the new niche, the new niche right now. Alta Car, I think that's how you say his YouTube name. He was talking about how a company can't just appeal to the niche and the masses at the same time. Like, there's a progression that needs to happen. Yeah. And in a way you have to sort of leave those niche people behind that are like, oh yeah, I want it to look like Tamagotchis or, stuff like that. Like, yeah, you'll make it so you could appeal to those people, but then you gotta get into the mainstream. And what's happening right now is that what they're doing right now is there's not only a monopoly in phones, there's monopolies in hardware, there's monopolies in patents. There's just too many monopolies. Like, I remember when I was a kid and I would think about what a smart home would look like. The smart home would be built completely already smart, but we are attaching devices to our homes to make them smart. So you got a little Google thing here, and you got a little Amazon thing here. You have a little, you know, which I get it. That's cool. I mean, some people are, you know, obviously are gonna go for the ecosystem, which is the best ecosystem. But again, now you're starting the monopoly. So well, now they have a patent for this. You can't infringe on my patent. You can't.
That's the problem. That's the problem that I believe that Xiaomi have because of the patents and stuff. The reason why they can't come in the U.S. Also, Sony. One of the biggest issues with Sony, I don't know if it's a patent issue, but Sony has an issue with fingerprint scanners. It's disabled in the United States. So if you buy a Sony phone, it's disabled. But you're right. Once you hit the United States, you got issues. And
you got too many lawyers in the United States.
That is
the difference is, I don't mean to be up here ragging on lawyers today, but the patent issue is something that we're going to struggle with, and the government wants to regulate everything, but it doesn't matter if you have a proprietary fingerprint scanner. Make a great phone and people will buy it. You don't need to block the competition. Yeah, if they're directly copying you. And if those laws were originated, stop me if I'm tangenting, but those laws were originated to protect consumers from essentially knockoff products and from somebody with more money just doing it better. But we've evolved beyond where those laws were written for, right? Those laws are really written for, I was telling somebody this today, those laws are written for you not buying a pair of shoes that say Nike and thinking they're Nike. Those laws were written to keep consumers safe originally and to protect the people who innovated. But a fingerprint scanner is a fingerprint scanner is a fingerprint scanner. I mean, can we just and that's, you know, hashtag not legal advice. And we need to start looking at the way that we regulate things in the context of where we are now as a society. Innovation is moving quickly, and the stuff Apple's doing is not done on other platforms. Other people have face scanners. Other people have retinal scanners. Like we're.
Well, one of the biggest things that I see, and shouts out to the mods that's in the building that's taking care of business. But you know, we want the perfect phone. So what is the perfect phone, right? I mean, every phone we found it out that the Piixel ain't a perfect phone. We found it out that OnePlus don't have faith in their product because they're coming out with 2 devices a year. We found it out that Samsung couldn't put the fingerprint scanner underneath the glass, so they put it way sky high that you can't reach it.
Yeah.
And then we got Apple, you know, that all they pretty much did is put new internals and put a little glass on the back. So what is the perfect phone, right? What is the perfect phone?
We're not going to satisfy everybody. That's just, you know, some people want the fingerprint on the back. Some people want it on the front. So it's just, once you get into, you got to make this phone for this group of people. And you got to make, kind of like when we were talking about the iPhones earlier. Your people who want the older iPhone, they're going to get the 8 or the 8 Plus. The people who want innovation, they're going to get the 10. But it's like, don't put out too many phones, but at the same time, you have to put out phones to a market of people who are slower or slower with technology and people who are advanced.
Shout out to the ladies in the building. Just to give a toast.
You got to put out the phone for my mom.
I give a toast.
For the
a pinky out, everybody. A pinky out. A pinky out.
A pinky out. Pinky out to everybody. She go too fast. She can't wait. So let's go to talk about. Shout out to Chad in the building. Shout out to everybody that's joining us today. Thank y'all guys. Welcome to the live stream. And every Wednesday night is Wine Wednesday. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, I'm celebrating today. I got my cigar ready and everything. I want to give a shout out to, don't forget about every Tuesday night, the Chad Christian Show. I'm live on this show. We do some awesome giveaways. We talk about some awesome technology every Tuesday night. So if you're not subscribed to Chad Christian, go on and check him out. And Easy Computer Solutions and the whole gang, we be over there every Tuesday night. Live Beneath Tech is in the building. I don't think there will ever be a perfect phone. You know what? I got a perfect phone. It's called a Galaxy Note 8.
It's perfect for you.
Galaxy Note 8.
Fix that scanner.
Galaxy Note 8.
It's perfect for you.
And Dex. I have a PC. I have a writing tool, and I have a good phone all in one. I got a 3-in-1 with this phone.
Yeah.
I have a 3-in-1 with the Galaxy Note 8.
It doesn't play my movies from iTunes, and it doesn't remember all the passwords to my apps. And so it's not the perfect phone for me,
Right.
because I'm in deep. But you know, what is the perfect phone? I mean, I think my phone's perfect.
Too.
I love my phone. And then the iPhone's like, hey, we've got a new selfie camera. I'm like, screw it, my phone's crap. I need a new phone.
The perfect phone is when they come out with a feature, the feature works how it's supposed to. For example, camera. If like, for example, we don't want the highest megapixels, but we want it to take good pictures. And most of them do, for example, the LG V30, but take a picture in low light and done. It's not good. So it's basically, if you're gonna give me a feature, don't say that this feature can't do this. It does this, but it can't. If you give me a feature in a phone and it says it can do this, but it can't do that, then it's not what I need. I'll use it because I have to, but it's not. That's when we get a perfect phone. When we have that feature.
Well,
and you don't have to say, well, it doesn't do this.
I want to answer one question. Miguel made a comment in the stream. He said that the Axon M is a perfect phone. I got my Axon M right here. We go fly away with the butterfly with the 2 hinges on it. Come on, man. That's I got my Axon M right here. Right here.
Controlling us.
Woo, we gonna fly away. Woo. I got 2 screens right here. We gonna fly away.
Miguel's making us laugh,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because
Right?
we're bothered. We are legit bothered right now.
I can't imagine the 2 screens. I mean, my head. But Easy, you agreed last week at the end of the stream that you were buying the Axon M.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm buying it.
I'm
gonna review it. I'm gonna bring it to Wine Wednesday. I'm gonna fan myself with it. That's what I said.
Blame it on
Hey, you know what? The Axon M comes out. I think the first week of November, and it's going to be available at your AT&T for a good low price of over $700. All right, so if you want to spend $700+, the Axon M can be your device. Now, I might clown the device. I never touched it. I never held it. I'm just going by what I see, and, in the comments or whatever. But I will attempt to try to look at this device, and I don't know. But I want to answer one question. Somebody put in the cut. As soon as I talk about the Galaxy Note 8, they say, well, easy. What about the 1080p 60 frames per second? I'm gonna tell you, that is dog meat. It is. It is dog meat. The 1080p 60 frames per second on the Galaxy Note 7 and the Galaxy Note 8 and the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge is terrible. It's complete terrible. I mean, it don't work. And I got videos to prove it on my YouTube channel. Also, I said this about YouTube channel. I said that something happened between the Galaxy S6, the Note 5, the Note 4, the Galaxy S4, Galaxy S3, Galaxy S5. They had 16 megapixel camera. They went from a 16 megapixel camera to a 12 megapixel camera. Yeah. Something happened with 1080p 60 frames per second. It just don't work. It sucks. It really does.
You're talking about it, yeah.
And it pisses me off because I did it. I was like way out and about, and I did a video comparison between the Galaxy S8 and the Galaxy Note 8. I just took the son bitch out the box. I'm excited. I got the Galaxy Note 8. Hell yeah! And I'm doing 1080p 60 frames per second, and I'm like, oh my god, this shit sucks.
Yeah. You said it won't focus, right? You have to tap the screen.
You got to tap the screen, right? And I did that in my LG G7, my LG V20 video with the Note 8, I think. And I'm tapping the screen. And I'm showing people that, look, guys, I got to tap the damn screen. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Samsung, you got to give me a break here. Come on.
Oh, man, you're demonetizing your video.
Hey, you know what? It's so funny. all that cussing we did last week. You know what? You know, Sam, I mean, YouTube is some strange, right? They'll monetize they'll demonetize a kitty video. I mean, I come on there, yeah, hi, this is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, this, that, and other, right? Then all of a sudden, for last Wednesday when we did Ladies Night Wine, they didn't even touch that video.
Oh,
and we did up some cussing and everything on that video, right?
Too. We was getting
cussing, liquor all over the place, and YouTube didn't even demonetize it. All of a sudden, so I'm saying to myself, well, hell, I might as well be myself.
I
right?
can't hear you, Emily. I think your mic is off.
Your mic is off. See how mic is off. She don't even know.
Because my kids were in here rustling bags. Sorry. It's early on the West Coast. Like the Dodger game's on. My kids are having dinner, and I'm trying not to be all like.
I'm gonna go get something. I'll be right back.
We hit the super chat last week. We got drunk. We cursed. It was amazing. So I'm glad it's still monetized. Way to go, YouTube.
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was expecting it to be monetized, right? I mean,
I know you were.
I told y'all off the air. I said, you know what? I don't care what we do tonight. It's Wine Wednesday. It's not even about the money. It's just, you know, just having fun. But it was monetized, and not only did it get monetized, it was the highest stream ever, right?
You know, and Miguel's calling you out right now. Miguel said you just went and peed 4 times. He did pee 4 times, Miguel.
No,
it was like that. The women did not get up. No one got up except for Easy. Can I tell you guys a secret? Because we're all friends here, and I don't see anyone I know in real life in this chat. I have to go to a PCA meeting after this. Legitimately, I'm going to have to walk to this PCA meeting. It's ridiculous. No, Miguel, we're not watering down those drinks. I am. No. Let's be real. This is where this bottle's at right now.
What? It sounds like you're drinking it a little too fast there.
Well, it's 6 p.m. Easy, I'm having wine for dinner. I mean, I don't know what you want.
I wish it was 6 here.
I know.
It's early. The Dodger game is still on. Like the World Series is going on. The Piixel 2 is going crazy. The iPhone I may or may not get tomorrow night at midnight. It's Wednesday, right? Like it's crazy.
So, Chad said, "I need some hot chicks on my show too, man. Get those numbers up.
Don't bite. No, it's all for me. It's all mine.
Of sexy.
No, Chad. No. It's
Chad, I'll come subscribe when I get off the stream. I got you.
I don't know if you guys could see it. What are we looking at? This is my S8 that my daughter dropped. Oh. And so instead of getting a purple back again, I got it pink.
That's a beautiful color. I gotta be honest. That's a beautiful color. It's a little like
I'm a pink.
It's a little better than the iPhone rose gold of the 7. The 8, the iPhone color of the 8 is beautiful, but this is a little too, like it's just too.
Yeah.
It's too pink for me. But whatever. I
posted some pictures on Instagram of it, just like, you know, so that people could see it. And it's IP68 again. So I'm going to be like, you know, I'm going to share my journey this weekend of how I got that, how I managed to get that done. But let me see if I can show you guys.
Yes, Chad, the 8+ gold is amazing. I loved it for the 4 days that I had it. I am bummed the iPhone 10 doesn't have that color, and the iPhone 10, whatever it is, next iteration is going to come out in that gold color, and I'm going to be like, damn it, now I need to buy a new phone. That's going to happen. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah. So those are like some nice pictures.
Wait, how you got a pink S8, by the way?
So my daughter dropped the phone. She dropped the phone, and then I contacted this company called Selvaros, and I was like, hey, you know, can you guys put a new glass on there? And they're like, yeah, sure. They're like, what color? And I'm like,
what do you mean, what color?
I'm like, pink. And they're like, oh, okay. So they actually hit up Samsung, and they got the OEM rose back of it.
That's awesome.
Of the S8.
It's beautiful.
So I'm so tempted to do it to my Note 8, but I have to ask a few more questions before I do that, before I even like go through that process.
Are they going to take it and run to the back and not give it back? Is that what you're worried about with the Note 8?
Well, it definitely voids the warranty. But I want to know how that affects my insurance. So I'll be finding all of that good information and then posting it on on the tech
I can't help myself.
If anybody's curious. And it wasn't that much. It was just $80 in total.
Oh,
That's
okay.
awesome.
You know what?
Yeah, and it's IP68 and everything. I could put this back in water.
Great.
It's
You know what's
beautiful.
so funny? You are the only one that has a pink Galaxy S8.
Don't worry, people are gonna start biting after I post what I did. I won't be alone soon.
So Dexter Cumberbatch,
Yes.
I'm assuming related to Benedict. Hi, Dexter. Can we be friends? Wants to know if you still have water resistance.
Yeah. It's IP68 again.
Yep.
Yeah. So it wasn't Cellbros that IP68 again. I had to contact like an actual Samsung center place, and they were able to reseal it with the same pink back.
Oh, wow.
So,
But you know what, Catwoman? What I want to see is that Galaxy Note 7 that you got sitting right there. I know you got it.
Yes,
I know you got that Note 7. Let everybody see that Note 7. Oh, look at that Note 7. Oh my
Make
God.
it pink.
Oh my God, look at that.
I can't make it pink.
Oh my
The phone is
God, look at that
forbidden.
Note 7.
It's
The
all
phone
forbidden.
that's forbidden.
Show everybody you got it cranked on. Show everybody that battery
Let me
light.
turn it on.
Look at that note. Oh, look at that. Oh, my
Catwoman.
God.
Yes.
Liv Breathe Tech in the chat room is saying you need to get $1,000 for the rare S8 pink. They're
Oh
saying
my
monetize that. Monetize it immediately.
Oh,
and
I
then
love
buy
it. It's
another
so
one and do
pretty.
the same thing.
It just screams me.
Yes.
Like, I love it
Has
so much.
a Note 7. God damn it, I should have kept my Note 7. I get, you know, hey, T-Mobile called me up and said,
That chat said that's not literally. Call 911.
you got it. Hey, I want my Note 7. Oh,
Sorry, Easy.
Oh.
man.
I couldn't give it up.
What else? Do you guys, chat room, do you have any questions? As
Yes,
I'm taking
in the
over?
chat.
Sorry, I'm being all bossy. Lawyer.
How much was it to get the fire damage fixed on the Note 7?
Here comes the boom.
Timothy. Boom.
I have not experienced any fires with my Note 7 at all whatsoever. What has actually gotten the hottest is my Note 4, believe it or not.
Wow.
So,
And the Note 4 got some updates. Yeah. So, yeah.
well, what I did was with the Note 4 that I have now, I'm not putting it on Marshmallow. I'm just not going to put it on Marshmallow. I'm leaving it. I think it comes with Lollipop. That's the one I'm leaving it at. If I go back to Marshmallow, it's going to mess up that battery again, and I'm just not.
The thing is, marshmallows are supposed to be roasted. They're only good when they're on fire.
It says,
Be here all night, people.
Updates kill phones. They really do.
So wait a minute. What happens, Emily, coming 24 hours from now? You keep on hitting that refresh button to try to order your iPhone 10. And it says,
I don't refresh. I do
stock.
it through the app.
Out of
No.
stock. Sorry.
That's never happened. It's never happened to me. It has never happened to me that I've gotten
knocking on
locked
everything.
out of a pre-order. I have waited in line, and I will tell you guys the story of me and a guy from the Department of Defense cutting the Apple line after 10 and a half hours to get our iPhone 4S's. But I have waited in line to get my phone. I have done every iPhone since the first one. It's ridiculous. It's mine. It's going to be mine. I do it through the Apple Store. I put a whole blog post up today on my website about how my tips and tricks to do it, because my blog doesn't have that many views. So I don't really want people to figure out how I do this. But here's the thing. If you preload your Apple Pay and you preload the phone into your favorites, so when I ordered the 8, I was done at 12:03. Like, that's how fast my pre-order was, because you pretty much go, here's my favorite phone, buy it, thumbprint, done. It was amazing. So I've got my whole phone preloaded. The thing is, if you wait, they shut down the Apple Store app tomorrow night, somewhere around like 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. to get ready for the launch. So if you don't do this today or tomorrow morning, then you lose all that benefit and you lose that time. It is not going to sell out. But if it does, I will be on Facebook Live on my Facebook page screaming and waking up my children.
Well, I'm gonna send positive energy to you. Positive energy.
It is never. It's gonna be my phone. It's gonna be my phone, and I can't wait. Pokemon Go is gonna be lit. It's gonna be amazing. I am so excited for the 10. I am wiggling. And I get all the comments on my YouTube channel, like, why are you hyperventilating? It's just a phone. Like, you're materialistic and I hate you. And I'm like, this is my Super Bowl. Like, this is my moment every year. And I'm going to go to the store and get the phone. And I'll probably live stream it. But I'm going to go to the store and get the phone instead of having it delivered.
When you got trolls that tell you that, you just give them the finger.
They're just jealous. It's okay. It makes me happy. Miguel is saying that my PTA meeting is about to be lit. Yeah, that's exactly right. Miguel, you should have seen me last year when they're like, the district wants to buy Chromebooks. And I'm like, buy those iPads. And they're like, the district wants to buy Chromebooks. I'm like, the district is stupid. I'm going to run for school board and we're going to buy iPads. It's ridiculous.
Why not Chromebooks?
So the district wants the children to understand that they can be cross-platform.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So Timothy wants to know, how do you preload it when it won't let you put it in your cart until 12:01 a.m.?
So you put it in your favorites. You select the options that you want and you favorite it. Up in the corner, there's a little heart and you go favorite. It works. It doesn't go in your cart, but you can favorite it. What else is the App Store? Retweeted your tips and tricks. Thank you, Fox Mamba. I appreciate that.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, I really, if you want Bad Mom's movie stuff, Total Tech. Sorry, now I'm drunk and I'm just like squirreling on the chat. Yes, Total Tech. Yes, I'm that mom. I have 2 boys, and I'm like, you know, I'm trying to raise them to be like hackers. I really think that would be a win in my life if my kids were like, I want to be hackers. I don't know who's saying eat a dick, and I don't know who
that's Miguel.
No, wait.
He's talking to a troll.
All right. No, see, here's the thing.
I agreed.
That's when we talk about trolls, right? Like, so a long time ago, Flossie Carter used to say, eat a dick, right? When because of the trolls, right? I already know the demonetized.
We're already demonetized. We dropped F-bombs.
Right. So and Total Tech, TK from Total Tech. If you follow his Instagram page, he showed figurines and all kinds of stuff. He got some shit patented. I don't know what the hell Total Tech. Man, let me tell you, I have a video. I have a video with me and Total Tech in New Orleans. Me and him in the French Quarters. I'm streaming live with me and Total Tech in the French Quarters, right? And we went into all kinds of places. We was in the bars, we was in the strip joints, we was all over the place. I'm live, right? And it was so crazy. As soon as that video got uploaded to YouTube, I got like 300 emails, right, from YouTube, like, demonetized, this, that. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, but they didn't take the video down. That's when YouTube was cool back then. You know, they didn't snatch a video down. They just demonetized it, right? Yeah. And they put age restriction on it. Yeah, I can see why it was age restriction. Because I'm trying not to show naked in the French Quarter. Right, I was in the French Quarter, so obviously in New Orleans, if you ever been in the French Quarters in New Orleans, that's all you see. It's joint public, right? And, me and TK had a blast. We was in New Orleans, and shouts out to TK, and I've been on it for a while, and yeah, so that's why.
What the Oracle think about that video?
For the record, that video's about a year old. All right, so
what you think about it? What you think?
It was. I mean, I don't know. I mean, me and the Oracle got a pretty good relationship. You know, we've been knowing each other for a very long time. She know that YouTube is YouTube, and I'm always coming home to Mama. You know,
what
so
happens YouTube stays in YouTube.
Are you pulling that what happens on YouTube stays on YouTube? Is that what happens right now?
And look, the crazy thing about it is, I assume my Oracle is watching this, and she hates when I call her that, by the way. And she, first of all, a lot of
how
people.
How can she hate it? That's amazing, Oracle. That's amazing. You are the woman.
Yeah,
that's amazing. But Trinity is my spirit animal, so So I love the Oracle. I love it. But yes, anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but yeah. So
how long have you guys been together, Easy? You said a while. We want to know years. He's not even halfway through that bottle and he's giggling. That exotic really blue. Make another drink.
That means he doesn't
What is
want to
happening?
He's done with the conversation. He's completely done.
Shout out. Shouts out to the ladies.
What is happening?
What's happening? All right. So let's go to make us another one. So for everybody that didn't know, let me go to tell you the recipe. I got what's called Hypnotic, and right now it's blue. As you can see, it's blue, and to turn this into the incredible punk for the guys. If you want, for the guys in the building, if you want to be the honk tonight, right? You want to. This is how you be the honk tonight, all right? For the guys in the building, so you just take your whiskey and you just put it in there, and or your cognac or whatever, and as you put it in there, you see, as you can see that the blue just turned green.
Green,
yeah, that's it. The blue just turned green. There it is. So y'all know there it is.
I've experienced that a couple times in my life, and I don't want it anymore.
See, all right. So I'm gonna give y'all ladies some key pointers, right? If y'all want y'all guys to be the honk, give them a honk.
Okay.
It'll make the night go a lot smoother.
Okay. Depends on your
definition. Check it out. Somebody in the chat
Easy.
Got your diaper on this week.
Oh. Yes, you haven't gone to the bathroom yet. So Easy. We went on our honeymoon to Fiji, where they drink kava, and I'm sure people in the chat room are aware of kava. And the men were telling my husband, they're like, "You need to drink kava, make you strong all night long." It was ridiculous. It was amazing. So you're kind of saying the Hulk is doing the whole thing. The Hulk is like, he's getting it.
Miguel said she talks. The lady in the middle talked. LOL. That's you, scrumptious.
I guess I'm the lady in the middle. I spoke. Yeah, I'm not mute. I'm sorry.
My husband loves scrumptious. He's like, you guys need to let her talk. Like when she was in the last live, he's
maybe
like,
I'm too polite. I just let people get their words in.
Oh no, you gotta get in there. Get in there. We want to know what you think, scrumptious.
We think Emily's had too much wine.
She's empty over there.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm not empty.
No, that's
you're empty. It's time for a refill.
We don't like empty. So, with all of these L's that these tech companies are taking right now, do you think there's a conspiracy behind it?
Nah, I just think they're fucking up. It's poor quality control, trying to get phones out fast. I mean, when you putting out a phone every year, think about it. You got, just say for Samsung, for instance, I mean, they put out the two top flagships every year, right? Which is the Galaxy S8 and, well, the Galaxy S series and the Note series, right? And all the rest of them, the C series, the A series, all that, that's mid tiers, right? So what happened is, just say after the Galaxy S8 comes out, I believe their focus is more on the Galaxy Note series after that. And then after the Galaxy Note series come out, then the focus probably on the S9. And so once you get the R&D going and you putting exactly what you want to put in the device and stuff like that, man, it's like, I just feel at that point, you don't have enough time. I mean, you just don't have enough time. So what happens is, same thing what happened this year. All the company was rumored to put the fingerprint scanner underneath the glass. Yeah. Right? It just didn't work out. They couldn't.
Nobody could do it.
They couldn't do it.
Not a single company could do it, which means the screen manufacturers couldn't do it, right? So they're trying, but it's just I think they are going too fast. Right. But if they're trying to go too fast, is that on us as consumers? Or is that on us or is that on them? I mean, if we said, you know what, this phone is half baked, this phone doesn't look good and we're not buying it, wait another 6 months and give us something amazing. Yeah. Is that on us to put our foot down? I mean, I'm a hype beast. I'm a total hype beast. I'm like, I want it.
Yeah. It's on
you
them
need to
because
think
as a
about it.
company, you're always told you have to control the conversation. Obviously, they're not controlling the conversation. They're just going off of, they're going as the wind blow, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, I just thought on some S&M thing
Go,
just
go,
now.
go. Keep going. You're going.
Okay, so it's like a S&M thing right now, okay? You got to take control, okay?
What did I come back
show
to?
us,
S&M?
show us what you got. Like, I want my tech, like when I went from the Note 4 to the Note 7, I will say that it was orgasmic. It really was. That's why I just couldn't let it go. It was just everything that I needed in my life at that point in time. And even though I got the Note 8 and I'm happy with it, like I felt like they could have done better. You know, like the battery could have been bigger. The fingerprint scanner should have been put in the middle and the back. I'm done. Hashtag NRAT.
See, I think I'm the in-between. You got Apple on one side with Emily. You got you with Samsung. I use everything under the sun and everything in between. Because I just got rid of my Mate 9 and I got a Mate 9 Pro. And I got an iPhone too. Like one device does not satisfy me. So I have to carry around 2 or 3.
She's like, we need it to be bigger. You need that.
So you're not monogamous towards tech.
No, I'm bisexual.
And you're bisexual.
Yes. I need to have it all. Like
or polytextual, yeah.
How do you make it work though? How do you make it work across platforms?
Well, I have T-Mobile, so I have digits, so I have a SIM in each phone, and both phones ring. So whatever phone I want to carry that day, I have an Apple Watch. I have a Samsung S3 Frontier. So whatever I want to carry that day, that's what I carry. Or I'll carry both.
Which one do you like better?
Right now, my main SIM is in my iPhone 7 Plus. But like
I see how it is.
I'll go back and forth. This is the first time I've used an iPhone in 5 years.
See, maybe my problem is I am lazy. I mean, and my poor husband can hear this, but I am lazy. I've been with my husband since I was 19 because he's amazing. And I've been with my iPhone since 2007. I'm like, I'm not switching. That's too much energy. I'm not doing it. I'm not trading my husband. I'm not trading my phone. I'm not doing it. I love it. Ride or die.
So
I can't. It's too much.
The iPhone X.
Yes. My husband, who's very patient when the credit card bills roll in, and he's like, "What did you buy?" Sorry, we're getting the iPhone X, and then in like a month, the iPhone home speaker is going to come out. But we've got an Alexa. But sorry, bitch, you're getting put to the side, and we're getting Siri is back up in this house. But right now it's Alexa. But Siri will be back soon. What do you guys use? What do you guys use for your smart homes? Chat room and everybody. And yes, Total Tech.
He said same dick forever. Same dick forever.
I'm an easy girl. Sometimes we switch it up. You can bring things in, but I we can't fully switch platforms.
Yeah. I have Alexa. I'm thinking about trying the Google Home thing though. I haven't tried one yet. So you said you have both?
C said I have a Samsung Connect.
What the hell is a Samsung Connect? And are you the only one?
It's actually pretty cool. It lets you know which devices you have all together. I actually used it with my deck so that when the audio comes out, it comes out to the TV instead of out of the phone. So that was good. Yeah. I like that.
Chad Christian has a Google Home. Everybody saying my Samsung connects to everything in my crib. All right. I can't even read that. Tutor. I can't. I'm done.
That's what I'm tutorially see.
Sorry. Wine. I love my Alexa because it orders things for me, like toothpaste, and it sets timers. And my kids are now bossy with Alexa. My kids are like, Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. Alexa. Wait, Alexa's like firing up over there. Alexa, cancel. Alexa just went off. But Alexa's got some pretty cool games. So my kids play games with Alexa. And that's pretty fun. So we've really enjoyed it. I kind of love it. I gotta be honest. Like I'll step out with Amazon.
Tutorial.
I'll step out with Amazon.
Tutorial Leak. That's how you pronounce his name.
Thank you. Samsung connects everything. So what other devices do you guys love? I mean, we've been talking phones, but what else are you guys loving right now? Because the thing I'm loving the most right now still is my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. I'm loving my decks. Love my decks. My Samsung
What is that?
Okay, so what it does is it turns your S8, SA Plus, or your Note 8 into a computer. Nintendo. So you dock it in there, and then the screen shows like, you know, Microsoft Windows, and you get to use it, and you still get to use all of your apps, and it's awesome. Do you have it, Scrumptious?
No, I don't have a Samsung right now, but I'm
you got the fan edition?
Yeah, I have a fan edition, but it's for sale.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Come to the Apple side.
I have a Huawei too, but that's what I'm excited about. The Huawei Mate 10 and the Mate 10 Pro, where they're going to plug in without a DeX.
Yeah, I saw that. They plug in without a DeX. No, it has DeX inside, but you don't need the docking station. So you don't need to dock it.
Unfortunately, Apple doesn't have that.
Yes, it's coming in December. The Apple speaker is coming. It's coming.
We talk about turning your phone into a Chromebook in so many ways.
Yeah.
No, that's not coming. That's never happening, because then you wouldn't buy an iPad Pro. Like if you could turn your phone into a computer, which you should be able to because they're powerful enough, you'll never buy an iPad Pro. So no. And that's why I think they didn't put the Apple Pencil integration on the phone, because you need to buy an iPad Pro. You need to have an iPad and an iMac and a MacBook or a MacBook Air or a MacBook Pro and a phone. You need to have all and a watch. You need to have all the things.
Weren't they rumored to be trying to have something with a stylus in a couple of years though? Apple?
They should.
They should let the Apple Pencil work on the iPhone, because especially with the iPhone Pluses, there's enough real estate there to use it. It would be cool, because I love using it on my iPad Pro, but I don't carry my iPad Pro around because it's heavy. This is what I carry day to day.
How much you want to bet Samsung patent that? Because the way that the pen works, there's no battery inside of this pen. It's like it's conducted based off of the screen. So they're probably like, patent that. Ain't nobody else gonna do like us. You got 7 years to catch up.
What about
maybe because it seems like the Apple Pencil should just work on the goddamn phone.
Yeah,
like just work on the phone. Mm-hmm. How is that hard? I have fat fingers. I need, people write. Do you see this on Instagram? People write on their Instagram stories all cute and like cursive. My fat fingers make that writing look a mess. If I could just use an Apple Pencil, my Instagram might be more on point. And this is what I care about. So, there it is. But the Apple Pencil on the phone, the phone's big enough. I could do it.
Yeah, it got a huge forehead and a chin.
To the thing that charges. Like,
it's sticking out.
Somebody on my YouTube video about the decks. So I did a comparison versus the knockoff decks made from China, and then the regular decks made from Samsung. So I compared those. They said that
Samsung made in China.
Kombucha. So they said that you could actually use the decks use the deck software kind of connected to your TV without actually using the docking station, the deck docking station. And so I did a little Google search, and I saw something on XDA. I didn't get a chance to click on it and read it, but you best believe I'm gonna read that.
Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah.
So I have a question for y'all. One question.
Yes.
We got Halloween coming up in a few days, and I'm wondering what costumes y'all ladies gonna wear for Halloween.
I'm going to
something
be
I can take my kids in. Of course, Catwoman.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be a zombie prom queen. That's the only thing I can find in my size.
Scrumptious?
I'm gonna be.
I'm going as a butterfly. My oldest son is going as Aaron Burr, and his best friend is going as Alexander Hamilton. And my youngest son is going as a ninja with a costume change after school to be Boba Fett. Oh, and now he's got to come talk about it. That's you. That's you. You're going to be Boba Fett. He's going to be Boba Fett because he loves Boba Fett. He respects the bounty hunter.
I love Boba Fett.
Yeah, he loves Boba Fett. So
what now?
I'm going to be Batwoman, and my son's going to be Dracula. But I have a bar crawl to go to Friday night. So interesting.
Are you going as Batwoman to the bar crawl?
Yes, I have a tutu
nice.
and everything. Yeah, I have to take pictures and post them.
Yes, please show it on your Instagram so I can like and comment. Miguel's
like a butterfly. You better have a few before you put that on, Miguel. I'm wearing black, which is my regular. I've got little antennae and wings.
Yeah,
and a mask, and that is it. And I have lashes.
Chad said that his wife is going as Wonder Woman. Yes. That is awesome. Yeah. One of my daughters is going as Black Panther, and the other one is going as the Blue Halo. But we're not going to go out trick-or-treating. Nah, I bought candy, and we're going to eat it at the house because there's just, again, the clown sightings in Florida. I'm not with it. Just no, I'm not. So we're going to stay home, eat the candy, watch some stuff on TV, the end.
Here's the problem with California. It's like 100 today, which in October is stupid, and I hate it. Halloween is so freaking hot. So if the kids put on costumes with masks and stuff, they are sweating balls by the time we're halfway through Halloween. So I'd rather stay at home. But I've got to say, even though my real friends don't watch me on YouTube Live, they do Halloween with solo cups. So it's good.
Awesome.
We treat a little bit around our community.
That's the only way to do Halloween.
So we follow the kids down the street with wine.
Chad is in Florida. Word. I'm in Central Florida. What part of Florida are you at?
Now we're waiting, Chad. Type faster. He says I'm in Dunder, what? North of Clearwater.
Florida.
Doodling, huh?
Just north of Clearwater. I don't know.
Hey, I've got people in my hood too. Wise Guys Designs is in San Diego. It was 99. Wise Guys, I'm near LAX, and it was like 102 today at my house. It is never that hot. And next week it's supposed to be 60. Like, what the hell, California? Like, the Dodgers got into the World Series, and now we've all been engulfed into hell. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Hey, you know what? I actually went to the movies last night, and I saw Geostorm.
How
was it?
That was a pretty good movie. Geostorm was a good movie. It is a movie that you got to have an open mind with. I don't think this shit will ever happen, but I mean, you got shit kind of in space controlling, everything that's going on the planet. And so, yeah, it's a pretty decent movie. I would give it a thumbs up and a thumbs in the middle. It's a good movie. You got to go with an open mind because, I mean, like a lot of people died, and then you know how it is at the end, everybody's celebrating. And I'm like, well, damn, half the population is dead. And everybody, yay! I'm like, damn. I mean, like, I don't know. But Geostorm is a pretty good movie. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It was a good movie, though. I can't wait to Star Wars. And yes! So Star Wars is coming.
Yes, I'm waiting for Thor. I'm waiting for Thor Ragnarok. The problem is my husband is having surgery on Thursday, and Thor comes out on Friday, and I'm wondering if I can prop him up with ice and the kids and just go to the movie by myself.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry. Take for your knees, say no spoiler alert. I am sorry.
Oh, no.
Jigsaw comes out on Friday.
No
too.
spoiler alert. We won't spoil.
Jigsaw again? Yeah. They haven't stocked that?
No.
Oh my God! I thought they said everything they needed to say. What they got now?
Yeah, I mean, they got like fucking 6 parts and like 10. Like it's like the Jason movies, right? I mean,
Easy.
20 Jason
Easy. Who are you
movies,
letting subscribe to your channel? Miguel says he's never watched a Star Wars movie ever.
What?
Miguel,
he's trolling us.
I don't believe it either. You lying.
Let me tell you something.
How is that
I've been knowing Miguel for a while now, and I think he's all BSing us right now.
But he's waiting for Thor and Justice League, and I am also waiting for Thor and Justice League.
I'm waiting
but
for
I
Justice League
love
too.
Star Wars.
I can't wait for Gotham City Sirens because it's gonna have Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman. Yeah.
I'm really excited for the Aquaman movie because Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah.
Let's be real.
I'm right there with you.
It's ladies' night. Let's be honest.
Yes.
But, Catwoman. I actually met the original, the OG Catwoman in court, and we still email.
That's
back
which
and
one?
Forth.
Eartha Kitt?
Yes, we do. What?
Which one? Eartha Kitt?
No, not Eartha Kitt. Yes.
Oh my gosh. You took a picture with her?
So a couple. Yeah. We email a little bit. I adore her. Anyway.
Why did you tell me that? Why did you tell me that?
Because you're Catwoman. My husband's trying to talk to me. What do you
up like, yo, can you make it happen? Make it happen for me. I would love
make it happen. Make it happen. She's amazing. She still goes. It's so funny because she still goes to all the Comic-Cons. I'm like, are you done? She's like, I love it. I love going to Comic-Con. I love seeing the fans. And I'm like,
yeah.
LA life. That's it.
So I want to make the public service announcement. Yeah. We got 2 thumbs down with all these ladies out there having fun. What the hell? Like,
it's because I'm in here and I'm too
ladies
quiet.
on there. I hate ladies. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna.
It's all my fault.
We're gonna grab them by the pee, right?
No, easy. No, Griffin.
I'm about to start stalking Miguel. I am.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
I have a shrine. I have a shrine dedicated to Catwoman. I have the a Halle Berry Catwoman doll. I have a black cat that goes like that for good luck. I have like so much different types of Catwoman stuff. I love Catwoman.
What is Eric doing?
He is having a face-off with Barack and Trump, the face-off they should have had back on January 20th. So now we're gonna get demonetized.
Demonetized. What is happening, Easy?
Who are you gonna be for Halloween, Eric?
I don't know. Choose. Pick one. Which one I'll be getting my ass with?
If you want to be relevant, then you would need to be Trump.
Oh boy, you might have to run a lot.
Which one that I might not get my ass with? A or B?
Either one, actually.
Yeah, you could take an L either way. Depending on where you are.
Hey, you leave all the L's for LG. L grabbers.
Easy. Pour some more Hypnotic. Let's go.
Oh, so,
chat room, any questions?
So for everybody that don't know how we do this, right? In order to make a incredible honk for all the guys in the building,
honk now.
We're gonna pull the first.
Derek
Super chat.
He gonna catch the replay. Hey, catch you on the replay.
Hey, Derek.
Yes.
Happy super chat.
Yeah, super chat is wide open, and you just shake it up a little bit, and the drink turned green, and there you go, guys. This works, guys.
I
promise you, guys.
I like how he gives the instruction every time.
You don't need Cialis. You don't need Viagra. You don't need the blue pill, the green pill. This is right.
Woo!
Needless to say, this is your third.
The hypnotic is working.
Yeah, it is working.
Yeah, number 3.
Go buy some of that. We got 2 kids over here.
Oracle's gonna be happy tonight.
Or the Oracle's gonna be pissed at us tomorrow.
Yeah.
When Easy is a hot.
Was she pissed at us the last time we were? No. Okay, good.
The Oracle's gonna be like, Wine Wednesday is canceled.
No, please don't cancel us.
So chat room, put what you're drinking. I
Yes.
can't imagine that Miguel's actually drinking Crown Royal Apple and Red Bull because
No.
it is nighttime.
Do you
Yes.
love your heart, Miguel? Do you love your heart?
Yeah,
Right now
exactly.
you are hurting it.
Exactly.
So much.
Not enough Crown. It's still blue.
All
Nola
right, so-
Cake Studios has put
That's
more
right.
Crown in
All
there.
right, so wait a minute. That's the Oracle, by the way. All right, Nola Cake Studio, and everybody that want to know that Nola Cake Studio, check it out on YouTube. And yeah, so if the Oracle demanded,
The Oracle's demanding it. Oracle, I love you.
Yes.
Is the Oracle a baker? It's a Nola
Yes.
Cake Studio.
yes, that's
What?
Why
right.
is the Oracle on YouTube? Oracle, we want to talk to you.
Yes.
Get Easy. Sorry, Easy. I want to hear about that.
Actually,
Cake
it was so
Nola.
funny. It's so funny. I actually always invite the Oracle on my show, and she's like, "I'm gonna come one day. I'm gonna come one day." It's been 3 years since I've been doing live streams, and I always told Oracle, I said, "You got to come on the stream. Everybody want to meet you, from my fans to everybody in there." And she said, "Oh, I'm gonna come one day." And she always in the stream, by the way. She always be in the stream.
That's
And,
what's up.
And so she'd be in the stream, she'd be, watching the streams and everything. She really do enjoy. She coached me after the stream, by the way. Yeah, I do
Your
love.
drinks weren't strong enough.
Yeah, I know she's like, your drink was strong enough. So yeah, she definitely is. So everybody give a thumbs up to the Oracle in the building, y'all.
Oracle in the building. I love it. Love it, love it. Well, maybe the Oracle coming out
Chad
on.
said Oracle already booked my show. Sorry, Eric. Boom.
Ooh, wow.
Maybe the Oracle will come on with us for Ladies' Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she put my heart.
I love it. Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you, hon. Yeah, my hubs is still making my kids do homework because it's early here, and I am drunk.
Is he gonna hold you down at that PTA meeting?
It's gonna be a mess at that PTA meeting. I'm gonna have to walk there, and B, I'm gonna have to just sit there and go like this.
You're gonna catch some Pokemons on the way?
Obviously. There is no point of walking if Pokemon is not involved.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very true.
But it's close. I live in a pretty small town, so everything's pretty close together. But yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, I got an hour to get it together before we go to PTA.
So
Cheers.
did you
Early
guys
days
hear?
here.
What?
Did you guys hear that Microsoft has stopped manufacturing the Kinect? No more Kinect for you. No more throwing dots at your body.
Wow.
The Kinect.
For the
the Kinect
Xbox.
never worked quite right.
What? I love the Kinect.
Yeah, I love the
You
Kinect
do?
too.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it was the only one of its kind, probably because of patents and shit. But
Because
the Kinect has a special place in my heart because I had the Wii, and then we
I
had
love
the
the
thing, and so I would cheat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even dance. I would just do the arm movement.
Right. You didn't have
Just
to
dance. But with the
you didn't have
Kinect,
to get up.
it was like, we gonna teach you how to Dougie. You better get it right. Teach you how to Dougie. Hey.
Can we just do that for a minute? I feel like we need music. Easy.
All right.
She wants to Dougie.
All right, let me see if we can pull something up. Look, we can see if we can just get some non-copyrighted music.
We're already demonetized. We've said all the bad words and we've made really sexual innuendos about cell phones.
Yes. I came back to the middle of that. I feel like I missed a bunch.
I want to
S&M
Dougie.
with
Now I'm ready to
thongs?
dance. It's like it's Dancing Wine Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm trying to find something that's non-copyrighted, by the way.
It's not working
Hippity
well.
happening.
Play it for a short minute. Just play Dougie for a short minute.
10 seconds.
I just he never gets
No more
demonetized
than
for
10
that.
seconds.
Miguel is just unloading in the chat room.
I'm trying to find something here. Let's see. I'm looking for some actually, if I find some non-copyrighted music, I can actually play it. Right? Let's see. I don't know. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I get an ad.
We can't dance to that.
Let's see.
How you not gonna do that?
No.
How you not gonna do that?
No.
All right.
No, cut. Just
So
Stop it.
You missed a moment there. You just
yeah. All right. Let's see.
Catwoman, bring us around.
I don't know.
Put Catwoman back in control. Catwoman,
I know.
take the lead.
Yo, P. They running.
Jesus.
I don't know. Listen, I'm live. Look, I get immediate takedown on songs.
Yeah, you get immediate. You gotta speed dial to take down notice.
yeah. Everybody get on up out of here.
Okay, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
We're talking about the connect.
I have
They ain't
no
gonna do
idea.
that
Let's
no
go back
more.
to the connect.
They ain't gonna connect you no more.
Timothy Baxter said, just don't play Metallica. Lars will be knocking on your door in the morning. Yeah, Lars is constantly chasing coins, Timothy. What is with that? I love Metallica, but Lars acts like a bitch 90% of the time. Jesus. Do the Macarena. We are not dancing monkeys unless you hit the super chat. And
Exactly.
then maybe.
That's right. Shouts out to the super chat. He hit the super chat.
Hit the super chat. Maybe we'll do the Macarena. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Macarena. Yeah.
We talking about how y'all babysitting. I'm almost done with this.
Yeah.
This is my dinner. It's like, seriously.
And I
I
had two
can't come
bottles.
on here and drink. I can't
Two bottles.
drink an entire bottle of wine every Wednesday, people. I
I have
can't.
to get up at 4:30.
I can't hang. I know, right? Life has to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let me give y'all another fact about kombucha. I was talking to my coworker about the kombucha, and she's like, "You know, it can make you drunk." And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, it can actually." So I looked it up, and it can. So
The booch is fermented. I mean, it does. If you never drink and you did the booch, it is fermented. It does have a little bit of an alcohol content.
that's
But I
why
think you would
it's
have to drink a lot of booch.
No, not really. It says just like 24. If you don't really drink a lot. And I only drink alcohol on in September, in the month of September. So yeah.
I like that. Apparently, I drink alcohol every Wednesday.
I drink
But
beer
it's
around.
only one day a week.
I don't have a.
I'm killing this bottle. I normally do a bottle every week and a half. I do not drink this much in one sitting ever.
You can just have a
Except on
kombucha
YouTube
like
Live.
me and just have a little
Why not?
buzz.
I'm gonna switch back over to the booch because I haven't had dinner yet.
right.
Who got his Pixel 2 XL screen burnt?
Yeah, who?
Tutor LNC wants to know. I don't know. Did anybody buy the Pixel 2? Not anybody I know. I don't know anyone who bought the Pixel 2.
I didn't get it.
I don't know a single person.
No, and
I'm not
it
going
strayed
to.
me away from the V30 though. I was considering the V30. And I'm like, no. Because that's your
You have
money.
7 phones. So if you bought the V30, what would you sell?
Nothing.
You would have
Like,
5 phones.
I'll just switch out SIMs. If I want to carry this phone today, I'll carry that phone,
But how do you keep up with the text messages?
Oh, they're everywhere. Like they're on my iPad, they're on my Samsung tablet, they're on the PC.
That would drive me crazy. All of my text messages scattered everywhere.
Oh, it's stimulation, Like
I have text messages going back 4 years.
She's like, it's the stimulation. She likes it. It's like we keep it popping. I like it. I like keeping it real.
He's like, "Oh, you said that the last time? It must have been on my other phone."
So,
no, I'll go find that message.
So shouts out to Chad. Chad said that we all tech reviewers. We got to buy this crap to review. I agree with you, man. I didn't buy the Pixel though.
Yeah,
I didn't get the Pixel. So yeah, I think I'll pass on that. But, and the reason why is because of my history with the Pixel. I made videos about this, right? And I said last year when I bought the Pixel, I did not have a good experience with the Piixel last year. So that what made me wait. And I'm glad I did. I mean, the whole week, this whole weekend, past weekend and all last week since the Piixel just came out like Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole weekend, it's getting slaughtered on social media. It's getting slaughtered by the bloggers. It's getting slaughtered by tech reviewers. TK have made a huge video about it. It's getting slaughtered back and forth about everything about the Piixel. And I'm wondering, like, man, I'm kind of glad I saved my $900.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Timothy Baxter is saying that Google sold less than 2 million, so he doesn't even know why they bothered making a new one. Thoughts? Why'd they bother making a Piixel 2?
Because they sold 1.5 million last year.
But that was only because the Note 7 had a Firegate.
Yeah, that's not a lot of phones. 1.5 million is not a lot of phones. So
yeah, when Apple's selling 70 million of them, of course that's not a lot of phones.
But Apple doesn't even have the biggest market share, right? So I mean, 1.5 is not. I mean, that's not a lot of people at all. So who's buying the Google phone? Like, who is that phone made for?
Let's see, maybe about 500,000 tech reviewers probably bought them.
Right, who all returned them. They took it for 14 days, and then they went to Best Buy, and they were like, I got my YouTube video, take this back.
Dixie wants to know if any of y'all will buy the Essential phone for $500. I won't.
I wouldn't get it.
I said this on my Monday morning hangover. Catwoman, you saw my Monday morning hangover.
Mm-hmm.
I said it was fair. I think $400 is a fair price for the Essential phone. You're still getting the 835 processor, 4 gigs of RAM. You get the beautiful design. You're still getting the edge-to-edge display. And plus all the updates that they sent out for the
128 phone. Space as well.
Right, you get 128 gigs of internal storage for $499. I really do think that this Essential phone is a fair price at $499. But $800, we had a problem with it.
Yeah.
But for $499, I think the Essential phone, that's the target price. I think that at $499, I believe that the Essential phone minus the cameras is a definitely win.
Yeah. I got my Note 8 for $500, so
yeah, that's a
drop the mic.
Like, yeah, that's a deal.
I mean, it's for real. I talked about this on my Monday morning hangover, and I say, well, how low do you want the phone to go? It has all the latest specs. You still do get an edge-to-edge display. Yeah. I mean, you still get all the bells and whistles.
But it has a shitty camera.
Well, yeah, exactly. It does.
It's probably as good as this little.
Yeah. Wait. Show everybody. I want to see it.
Yeah, my little jelly.
There it is. Oh, look how pretty that is.
And it was $75. I went back and looked, and that's how much it cost me. $75, and it runs nougat. So hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's why I felt some type of way when last year they were saying the Piixel has the best camera, and I was still rocking my Note 7. I was like, nah. Note 7 has the best camera of 2016.
Woohoo! Hey, let me tell you something. When we talk about cameras, and people get pissed off at me when I talk about this, I say that a lot of cameras been good for a long time. These some bitches walk off the stage and these keynote addressers, right? We got the best cameras, and everybody fall for that crap. I film a lot in my YouTube channel. 80% of my YouTube channel is filmed with a Galaxy S6 and the Note 5. And people like, for real, you're not using the DXLR? No, I'm not. What I'm trying to tell you is that cameras been good. Cameras been good for a very long time. If you go back and look at the iPhone 5 keynote address, or maybe go back and look at old keynote addresses, phone cameras has always been good. Cameras has been good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody put in the HTC U11 camera. I tell you, I could confess to that. The HTC U11 camera is fantastic. Along with the Galaxy S6, the Note 5, the Galaxy S7, the Galaxy S8. I mean, we could go on and on. We can even talk about the Motorola Z devices. The Motorola Z Play has a pretty good camera. I mean, so when they get on there and they talk about we got the best camera on the planet, well, guess what? They think that they got good cameras.
Yo, Total Tech is on the reel right now. On the reel. He said, I film a lot in the club. That's the real test. Yeah, I agree. That is the real camera test.
Yes.
The realist.
And you know what?
If you watch
Total Tech YouTube channel and you watch him on Instagram, he's done some some unsavory, non-suitable for reviewers type videos. And so shouts out to Total Tech. And I watched some of his live streams, and he has streamed in the strip joint. And woo, I can tell you,
Easy.
Yes.
Are you suggesting that it's hard work to go to the strip club and film in low light? Is that what you're suggesting right now?
Oh boy.
You gotta bring his detective magnifying glass for that one.
I feel like that's what you're suggesting right now. That this is hard work. He needs a shout out for going to the strip club for work. Is that what's being said?
Wow.
It's a hard knock life, man.
No, wait a minute. No, I'm just low light. No, they don't have a lot of devices that really shoot in good low light. I mean, I actually made a video. It was so funny.
Back in the
I
way.
actually made a video with the Piixel, the original Piixel, and the Galaxy S7. And when it came down to low light, the Galaxy S7 rolled all over the Piixel 3 times past Tuesday when I was in low light. And I was like comparing the devices. I'm like, oh my God. And as much as a lot of the big tech reviewers and a lot of the small tech reviewers, I mean, a lot of big tech reviewers were saying that the original Piixel had very good cameras. But I didn't get the low light situation with the Piixel. It was not that good for low light. It wasn't that good for low light. But I mean, low light is hard. I mean, a lot of low light is hard.
It is.
I just took some low light pictures.
It is. When I take low light pictures, it's like my kid blowing out his birthday candle.
It's fire.
It's
Fire.
maybe I need to take it in a more diverse situation.
Catwoman, I think.
That's what the people require. I feel like Total Tech is living his best life.
So Catwoman, you filmed that low light or what?
I just took a picture of myself with the low light,
Okay.
and it looks really good. It came out really good. I'll put it on Instagram. I'll put it on TikTok.
Just flip your phone around and show us. Nola Cake is saying, "Hey, the Oracle says Easy is nursing his Hulk. Tell him to drink up, ladies. Chug, 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 chug.
Oh.
Get on it."
Yes,
Oracle, we're worried about last week though. Last week was special.
I feel like I missed something big.
We don't want to hurt him. I had to switch out to the booch because it's so early.
You need to watch the scrunches. It's 2
wow.
hours and a half of just you'll laugh the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so look, shout out to Miss Easy in the building. Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Tech Preacher. I got the Tech Preacher, and I got the.
They don't want to see your shirt. They want to see you finish your glass. Is what they want to see. They want to see you finish what's in front of you and pour another glass.
Yeah,
that's what they want to see. They don't want to see your
you
shirt.
have the smallest cup. You got the smallest cup. There you go.
But I'm trying to make it last.
Why?
Where's that cup from last week?
You got 15 minutes. You can't make it last. You got 15 minutes.
The Oracle wants you to drink up.
Exactly.
The Oracle's ready for a good night.
Yes.
Easy. Drink
exactly.
Drink up.
You said it yourself. You don't need the Cialis. So she wants you to check.
I tell you what. Every Wednesday night, this is how we do it. You know what? I must confess one thing, right? That after we did the first edition of Wine Wednesday with the ladies, right? I got so many emails, so many people hit me on social media and say, "Oh my God, this is awesome. Easy, you gotta do this every Wednesday." So I went to Kev. I said, "Hey man, we gotta do this every Wednesday." You're like, "You know what? Man, yeah, why not?" And I'm saying to myself, "You son of a bitch, you don't be on this show like this. You be in the streams, he be all in the streams and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, we gotta do this every Wednesday." So it's official, man. We definitely got to keep this up every Wednesday. Man.
You set the tone. I miss your crunk cup.
Oh, I do too. I feel you, Catwoman. Where's the crunk cup? Bring it back. Bring it back.
I try to change it up a little bit. Try to be a little more elegant. Y'all ladies got glasses. I got glasses. So, I'm just trying to be the same. To try to change it up a little bit. But
I have a Catwoman crunk cup. I might just be busting that out next time.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
even
I mean,
then.
why hasn't that happened yet?
I didn't think about it until just now. I have to take a picture of my shrine to Catwoman.
Stop. Feeling myself.
Yes, please.
Feeling myself.
What, Easy? What are you doing?
I pressed the button by accident,
He's
right?
creating a remix right
Feeling
now.
myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
Beyonce,
I'm
you big.
feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
All right, I don't want to get a takedown.
Okay.
I don't even know what's happening right now. What are we talking about?
Hashtag gone.
iPhone pre-orders? What were we talking about?
Well, let me see what other news I can
Catwoman,
find.
what else is happening in the world?
Okay, all right. Well, Apple is getting sued by Qualcomm.
Oh, wait.
Super chat.
Chad Christian.
Super chat.
20
Oh!
Super chat in the building.
Drinks on me.
Yeah. Shouts out to Chad Christian.
Cheers to Super Chat. Yes, Chad.
Yes. So Chad, thank you very much. And don't forget about every Tuesday night I'm on the Chad Christian show. That we have some fun and we do some giveaways and everything. So shout out to Chad. Thank you very much for the super chat. Super chat is wide open. Y'all want to see some fun super chat? You know this channel. I work hard at this. Y'all don't understand. I talk about this. Y'all don't know how much I have to work to get people on these shows. It ain't like I can just say, "Can you come on the show?" Like, who are you? I mean, people don't even know who I am. Think about it, right?
I feel like you need to finish your glass for Chad.
Oh wow.
Now, oh my goodness, yes. But no, I work hard, and everybody that does live streams with guests, they know how difficult it is to try to get guests on. And for me, it is like that. And now it's a little easier because people coming to us versus we going to them. So when we first started these live streams, we had to reach out to people, but now it's a little different. Like people are like, I want to be on Easy's show. But that looks like fun. So people calling us like I'm like, all right, cool. So we can do what we got to do. But Wednesdays is always reserved for the ladies. That's how I like, you know what, Kev, hold on. Make sure we got the ladies on Wednesday. So, we can give a diversity. The point of it is to try to give diversity and stuff like that. So that's what I'm here for. And I do really appreciate this. It's a lot of fun. I like to have fun doing this. So, yeah. Thank y'all guys for the super chat.
I thought because
Gracias.
I thought he had the women on because it was hump day,
That's actually very fitting.
That is a win. You win the internet tonight, my friend. That is a win. That is a win. It's hump day with wine.
That's right. And so I want to give a shout out to Miguel because he all night he been talking about he did pee 3 times.
All night he's been talking about dick.
And even time I got to go pee, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I gotta go pee. So y'all ladies talk among yourselves.
Okay.
At least he didn't lie.
Yeah, I know, right? And he was loud about it. Last time he was just like, I'm leaving.
Last time he just popped out of the stream. He's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Men are the weaker sex.
So this whole Qualcomm business we got going on.
Yes, Catwoman, bring us back to actual
tech. Okay. So over here it says Qualcomm, and I'm not always on Bloomberg, just so y'all know. I'm not like a fangirl, but it's a good one. So Qualcomm suits are based on 3 non-standard essential patents. It said they cover power management and touchscreen technology called Force Touch that Apple uses in current iPhones. Qualcomm said the inventions are a few examples of the many Qualcomm technologies that Apple uses to improve its device and increase its profits. So they're actually going as far as saying we don't want the iPhone X to actually go on sale. That's how far that they are actually wanting this to go.
Right.
Is that gonna happen? Probably not. Probably not.
It's going on sale midnight. I mean, it's going on sale tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna hit the off button
No.
I don't think that's gonna happen. They have so much money, they'd rather just pay.
Have you been on Apple.com? Like Apple.com is all iPhone X and iPhone X alone. Like Apple is ready. Yes. Apple is ready for the iPhone X. It is, well, maybe they're not ready, but it's happening either way. So they're going to take that money tomorrow.
They're
take
like,
my money.
Say hello to the futuro.
They're taking my money. And you know, it looks like iPhone 8 orders have been slow. So, I mean, do you guys know a lot of people that own the iPhone 8? I know a few people that own the iPhone 8, and they were people who had an iPhone 4, 5, or 6. But people from the 7 didn't jump to the 8, which is different from previous years. Normally, people with the latest phone, a lot of them will jump to the newest phone. People who jumped on the 7 are waiting for the 10. They didn't.
What are
go
they
to
going to
the
do with the iPhone 8s that they don't sell? What do you think they're going to do with them?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of them on Swap are really cheap right now. Like you can get an 8 Plus. There's one guy that has one for $815.
You know why?
255 gigabytes.
They have it for sale because they want to buy the 10.
Right.
They bought the 8 to use for a month and a half, and they want to buy the 10.
Yeah.
That's why you can rebuy the 8, because the tech nerds wanted to play with the 8. I did too. I mean, content.
Well, his is new in the box now. But yeah.
There you go.
But
what they might do is they might take a page from Pokemon and turn those iPhone 8s into candies and feed them to the iPhone X.
Right. So just grind it to the iPhone X. Just grind that phone.
Melt it down in that acid like they did to the T1000. And just feed it right on over to the iPhone X. So like nobody cares if I don't 8, so whatever.
Catwoman, I love it. I'm trying not to just go talk all Pokemon Go, but have you guys been enjoying the Halloween event with Gen 3? Yeah.
I have not had a chance to play in a long time, but I love Pokemon Go. I really do, but it's just life does not permit.
Halloween event, double candy, and there's new ghost Pokemon in the world. It is so much fun right now because those of us who are hardcore, I mean the hardcore Pokemon trainers, it is hard. I mean, when you've got all the Pokemon, like what else is there to do? So the Halloween event's actually been really fun.
Nice.
It's been good. And the rest of Gen 3 is coming out early December. We get a new legendary cat on the November 1st. So, you know, there's good stuff happening in Pokemon Go.
Word.
Am I the only one playing? Chat room, are any of you playing Pokemon Go? Team Mystic? Anybody? Chat room?
Oh, thanks, Gary.
No.
The problem is that there's this thing called 9 to 5 that I got going on that kind of takes up a good 40 hours of my week. More actually, because it takes about an hour to drive to work.
That is too much time. An hour is a long commute.
Yeah, I have to choose between being a nerd on the internet and coming on stuff like this and getting ready, or going to play Pokemon Go. So yeah,
this is why I quit my job so I could be a nerd on the internet. I actually run a Pokemon Go Facebook group in my community, and people jam out of work at like the lunchtime rush. So we get the lunchtime rush and we all go do Pokemon raids together. And then we get like the 5 p.m. rush where we all go do Pokemon raids together. But yeah, I run a nerd group. I am a deep and dedicated nerd, and it's nice to have nerd friends. The internet has allowed me to have nerd friends. Gary Brown is saying Pokemon Go is the battery killer. Yes, Gary Brown. We identify each other by the cords hanging off our phones. Wait, there was a cord on my phone. Like, you know somebody's playing Pokemon Go if their phone is plugged into external battery. When you see this, they're playing Pokemon Go. You know that they are. Because,
when you borrow somebody's battery, that's you imprinting on them.
So let me ask you this question.
And the Twilight reference, Catwoman.
What happened to battery life? I mean 4.5, 5 hours of screen on time. It's 2017, for Christ's sakes. Why we got poor battery life right now?
Because
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Destroys all the battery. Pokemon Go kills your battery. It does.
The display, Facebook,
and it does other. I mean, does other AR kill your battery that much? Is there other AR? I don't know. I don't play any other AR. I'll only do Pokemon Go. But AR kind of kills the battery. It's constantly pulling that location. It's constantly pulling GPS, and then AR. But it's fun.
I don't really have any issues with my battery. I guess because I carry 2 phones. So
I got
to charge my phone every night.
He's like, this one's done. On to the next.
No, my Huawei's 4,000, 4,000 milliamps, and my iPhone, both phones last me more than a day.
Yeah,
I charge them every other day.
That's good.
Every other day.
Every other day.
My phone is constantly plugged into power, but Pokemon Go. And I love Belkin chargers. I mean, I have chargers, external battery chargers everywhere because I tax my phone. But I know that I do, so I don't really hate on the phone for that. When I do a day of normal use, I mean, my phone lasts a full day plus some. So I'm not too mad at it. I'm worried about that with the iPhone 10, though, because this is a big surface area to throw. Look, I've got my, that's my EV. That's how nerdy I am. My top socket is Pokemon. But this is a big, there's a lot of real estate to put a battery in. What's that going to look like with the iPhone 10? Like, is my battery life going to start to suck more?
I hope not. Well, Apple hasn't really been known for having the best battery ever. Like,
and it's supposed to be a smaller battery, right?
It's smaller. It's smaller than the Plus because it's a smaller phone.
Yeah.
But even the Plus, the 8 was smaller than the 7.
I mean, the thing about it is, Apple always telling you, you're going to get all-day battery life.
Yeah.
But don't use the phone.
If you go to bed at 7. It's all day.
Well, no, they said at the event, and you will have 2 extra hours of battery life. Everybody's like, whoa! I'm like, why don't you tell us how much it is in amounts? Like, give us actual digits. Like, why are you giving us 2 hours?
Yeah.
That's very subjective.
So Chad Christian, the iPhone 8 has the best battery out of all flagships that's out right now. Woo!
Because it expands.
And Timothy is saying that the iPhone X has an L-shaped battery.
Yeah, because when the iPhone 8 battery, it expands, you get bigger, you get more battery life.
I did a battery
when
test.
It grows.
I did a battery test on the Mate 9. All right, the Mate 9. Oh my God, that battery life on the Mate 9 was so long that it was ridiculous. The Mate 9 battery probably is better than the iPhone 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I love my Mate 9.
Oh my God! To me, that was the Mate 9 and the Moto Z Play.
Yeah,
you talk about good battery life. Woo!
Yeah. Well, I notice I have the best battery life when I don't use Facebook or Facebook Messenger. But Samsung and Facebook are in bed together. So when I go look at what is killing the battery, Facebook is not there. I wonder why.
They blocked it.
It's called code.
Exactly. They're like, oh, well, we don't. And then everything else is like 1%, 2%. It's a system app. Well, so is the screen. It's a system app. Yeah, but surprisingly, it's only 3%. Like, come on. I know it's you, Facebook.
For the 4th time tonight, guys, let me show you guys how to make the incredible home. You're hypnotic. You take your hypnotic.
Yeah, Facebook is definitely at the top of what's using my battery.
Mm-hmm. And when you put it in the glass, you take your brown liqueur.
And which one of choice is this one tonight?
And this is Crown Royal, by the way. You pull your Crown Royal in.
All of it.
Well, it's supposed to be a splash, by the way. When you put your Crown Royal in, and your blue turn into green, and that's called the Incredible Honk for all the guys in the building. That's how you make an Incredible Honk.
And how you turn into the Incredible Hulk, right?
Hulking out all night.
That's right, David Banner, and you can turn into the Incredible Hulk. So, guys,
Timothy said I need a package disabler to disable the Facebook. I could actually disable it without a package disabler because of the built-in system that the Note 8 has now, where you could disable. I actually disabled YouTube because I use OG YouTube. Look it up; it's the bomb. But There is other Facebook apps out there, like a Facebook Lite, but it's, you know, I can't click on it and then choose the different reactions, and so I'll, you know, I'll take an L in the battery instead.
So Facebook has taken up 9% of my battery in the last 7 days, but Instagram has taken up 15%. Pokemon Go is at the top, though. Like real life. Pokemon Go.
27%. Oh my goodness.
YouTube's at 6%. Messages is at 5%. Pokemon Go is at 27%. Like, that's my life. I normally play plugged into something. So you guys, who's got an iPhone? Pull it up. What's your battery eating? I want to know what your number one was.
Let me get it.
Right, this is scarier to me than telling people like how old I am. Right here. This is like real life.
29% of my phone.
I got OG
I guess
YouTube.
I talk too much.
OG YouTube.
Let me put down the lights. Let's see what that was. Yeah.
There you go. OG YouTube.
How much
conversations?
And love Nikki. Love Nikki. I love that anime dress up doll game. But surprisingly, Facebook is actually nowhere on no Facebook.
It's not on mine either.
There you go.
Conspiracy.
I have to go 7 days to find Facebook, and Facebook is at 2%. If I go,
okay, 2%.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
but
it's a memory hog.
I will say that.
Chad, I'll take you up on that.
What do you say?
Chad says, Emily, I need to send you one of those 720 mega amp battery cases.
Yeah, milliamp.
Yes. Here's the thing. iPhone or Apple, Apple didn't make one of the battery packs for the Plus version.
Who made it?
Easy.
Yeah.
What's your battery usage, babe?
So which phone though?
The one you said that is the best.
Your prime.
What do you use the most? He's like, I don't know. The battery guys, I use something else.
I mean, it's so funny for me because I usually
anybody who could post yours on the chat too. Let us know which one's taking up the most.
Let me turn this down a little bit. Let's see if I can get y'all guys to see this. You know what? Let me change. See, I got two cameras rolling. Cameras, right? So let me show y'all guys a little close up.
Yourself twice.
Look at that close up. So
nice.
Cameras rolling, and look at that. That is, I am at 48%, and I've been on the device for 11 hours.
Dag.
I've been. So this is the Galaxy S8. Galaxy S8.
Well, what's using it the most?
I use both devices. This phone is on 78%.
No, what app?
And let's see.
Facebook is at 1% for Gary Brown. And then Hum by Verizon is using most of it by 6%.
Right. So I'm using, let's see, 4 hours. All right. So I plugged this in earlier. So I'm up 4 hours. I got studio lighting in here, so that's why it's all kind of screwed up. Yeah. So I keep 3 to 4 phones with me. And so I don't have no problem with battery life, obviously, right?
Yeah, you're like,
do you feel like you need one phone per pocket? Like front pocket, back pocket? Like what is happening with you keeping 4 phones on you at a time?
He's polysexual.
Because all right, so when I make, I don't know, man. When I make review videos, I like to have the phone on me so I could, test it out. A phone that I'm reviewing, I want to make sure that I got, a phone on me. I don't want to fake it. I don't fake it. So I just want to have a phone on me.
How much attention
How do you pick which one you go to, though?
Well, if I'm reviewing the phone, that's the main device that I go always roll with. Because right now I'm rolling with the Galaxy S8 because I'm about to do a 5-month review for it. Right? So I've been rolling with that hands-on all day just to kind of check out the usage. And so far so good. The Galaxy S8 Plus has been pretty good for me. I mean, hey, I'm gonna tell you, Woo! Especially with the price drop. Think about this. The Galaxy S8 Plus right now is cheap. My dog bark. You heard my dog?
Yeah. It's like neglect.
Yeah, it's with somebody come in the door. That's out.
Oracle! Dog.
So, I would bring my dog in there, but he's so active.
Yeah.
And you'd be jumping all over the place. I'm like spanking him. And then we'd be hit him on YouTube or something. They're like, oh my God, dog activist gonna be knocking on my door. Hey, sir, come here. You can't eat your dog. So, I don't put my dog on YouTube. But my usage on my device is pretty good. The Galaxy S8 Plus, pretty good screen on time. I don't have no problem with screen on time.
Yeah.
With my Galaxy S8. So that is. Let's see. Somebody said I will be clearing my inventory phones soon. Too many laying around. You know what, Chad? I actually started doing that.
I do that too.
Because in 2017, I'm trying to clear out my inventory. I actually been selling a lot of phones, especially the non-collectors items. I've just been selling them, getting rid of them because I got to get rid of for 2018. I bought so many phones in 2017 that I'm trying to clear out inventory. So I with you on that, Chad. It is time to clear out inventory.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what the luxury YouTubers do, right? They buy all of the luxury purses that cost more than most of the phones do. And then they hold these big sales and resell them for pretty much what they bought them for. Mm-hmm. So why shouldn't the tech people jump on that? I mean,
you think about this. Us tech reviewers, we lose money on phones. I bought the LG G6 for $800. Ain't no way I can sell that phone for $800. I got to damn near give the phone away for free.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the value of the LG G6, even though it is a fantastic underrated device, the sell value on that device, after me paying $800 for it, I can't sell it. I got to sell a phone for like $100.
I would love to have
like
that problem.
Bricks. The prices on LGs drop drastically faster than any other company.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad said too. I told you I dropped $2,000 on tech. You know what? I would tell you that I'm with you on that.
So he said 200,000.
200,000.
He said 200,000 a year.
What Chad does is he buy high-end computers and he review them on his channel.
Okay.
And so he does do high-end computers. Look, I said it myself. I said, well, shit. I thought I spent a lot of money on tech, but Chad, he buy high-end computers and stuff like that. He reviewed them. So it's expensive to be on YouTube. And you know what pisses me off? People that complain about, y'all see it too. Y'all see when people say it's a sponsored video. So why were you, fuck you, I don't get, but you know what? At the end of the day, I look at it like this.
My money.
Sometimes it's a little hard to buy a product. You know what I'm saying? It is hard to buy a product, man. So you might have to squeeze one sponsored video here and there, you know what I'm saying? Just to try to, offset what you're spending, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
I
hard.
will squeeze a sponsored video all day long. Come at me. Come at me. But
smaller YouTubers don't get sponsored. You know what?
They're not
sucks.
asking.
It sucks. Smaller YouTubers, it's hard for us smaller YouTubers. It is hard for us, right? We don't get sponsors,
It is hard out here for a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I buy all my own tech, and you know what the thing is though, for years before I started YouTube, because when I was in my career, I could not be on YouTube because I couldn't be public. I had, lots of periods of time with police protection on my house. So putting myself on YouTube where I live was not going to happen. But once I got to do that, I still buy my own tech the way I always did. And now I get to share it and hopefully bring the same joy to other people, but it's not cheap. I buy all my own tech, but I would do it anyway. Now I just get to share it and bring the love. But, I could say, I'm standing in line at 6 a.m. at Target, buy a Nintendo Switch for YouTube. That's not true. I want to play the damn Switch. I happen to also put it on YouTube, but I'm not going to put it on YouTube if I don't want to do it. I put the things I love out to my subscribers. and the things I hate. Like I have a video ranting about how AT&T sucks. So YouTube gets what I love and what I hate, you know, because I think that's fair. And that's where I go. If I'm like, do I want to do this or not? When I need to make decisions, I turn to YouTube and go, what did other people think? Because that's what I want to know. Because my friends aren't buying all these phones. My friends don't care. My real life friends, my internet friends care. And I want to know what you guys think. So it's that's the way that is.
I do the same thing with infomercial products. I go on YouTube and I check it out.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta look at it.
You're on Mama Duke's channel going, did you like it?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Mama Duke's reviews.
Every time Mama Duke's come on here, it's a Jew because boy, woo, she let you have it.
She reviewed a camera bag from Amazon that was cheap, and she was like, "Don't think this is gonna last forever." But you definitely don't want to go outside with like a really expensive camera bag that could possibly be stolen. I'm like, right.
It makes a good point.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, easy. It is. Oh, Timothy Baxter wants to talk about me. Sorry, Easy. I was going to ask about you. You're going to talk about me. Is my husband a tech nerd? No. My husband is annoyed that my entire house is operated by a phone. We operate our door, our lock, our TV, our everything is operated by a phone. And he's like, how do I turn on this damn TV again? I'm like, Alexa, watch out the TV. That's how we work our house. So no, Timothy, my husband is not a tech nerd. He doesn't understand why we have a Xbox, a PlayStation, a Wii, a Nintendo Switch, because at my deep, deep core, I am a gamer.
You reminded me of a news article.
Which is I leave for conferences and my husband can't turn out the lights. Is that what it is?
So wait, what question you had for me?
Oh, I was gonna ask. I don't remember. Started talking about myself, but I don't remember.
But you brought up a great point. I don't think
Chad.
techies date other techies.
My husband is not a techie.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how expensive it would be?
They'd be broke.
And we'd be fighting. We'd be sitting on our phones trying to pre-order the new iPhone, and I'd be like, "No,
it would be expensive because you'd be buying basically two phones, right? And so if your better half is a techie, it works, right? It works. So
no,
you wouldn't have no problem. You won't. No, us men, we won't have to. Baby, hold on, baby. I need an iPhone. Instead of her saying, "You don't need your iPhone. You don't need it." Like, okay, give me one. Like,
you gotta have them pockets.
I need my husband so I can hand down the tech. Like that's my last generation tech. I'm like, okay, it goes to Griffin wants to be up in the stream.
Yeah, hey Griffin.
This is Griffin.
Hey, Griffin.
What did you say?
I think it's hi.
You said hi.
Hey, Griffin.
Go to bed.
Good night.
It is. Griffin. It is 8:15.
Hey, Griffin.
Does that mean you gotta go, Emily?
I got a PTA meeting. Easy. We've been on this street for like 2 hours plus.
15
everybody's still hanging. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Your
right?
chat, Easy. Your chat is ride or die. They are the greatest.
Especially Miguel, man. Miguel and Chad dominating over there.
I will hate you in the morning.
Chad said his wife is not a techie either.
I kind of feel like you need somebody to give your tech to. It's like, honey, here's my 1-year-old phone. Aren't you so excited? They're like, yeah, whatever, set it up for me.
My husband and I, we have the same phones, but he's not as techie. But the good thing is that when I do tutorials and I show it to him, he's like, I don't get it. So then I can you
get a true understanding of if your tutorials are working, right?
Yes. That's what I use him for. And so I don't want him to know any more than what he already knows because I use him that way.
I like how you smile when you said that. Yes, that's what I use it for.
So there's this thing that they were talking about, Amazon key bundle launch. So basically, with you could actually like put a camera by Amazon, right? And then you could use that to go. You could use the Amazon key bundle. So when they come and they bring a package, they can use the key. They can use a special key to go in your home and drop the package in your home, and then leave and not have to leave it at the doorstep. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
I can't imagine the liability issues.
Right.
I can't imagine how they get around the potential liability.
Now.
Yeah. Your bars.
That's interesting, though.
I'm just saying, people lie and say, "Oh, my bars of gold are missing now."
Oh, yeah.
But we trust. I mean, we trust Amazon with so much information, right? We trust Amazon to do everything. Like Amazon loves me. Amazon is my wife. Amazon brings me dinner. Amazon brings me toothpaste. Amazon brings me Halloween costumes. I mean, everything I need gets delivered at some point by Amazon. So, I mean, I understand it. I have friends who have coded door locks, and they have their UPS delivery guys come in and put it inside the door because packages get stolen off the doorsteps. I have a different kind of lock, but I can give people permission to my lock for a limited period of time. So I could give my UPS driver, who's fabulous, permission for 10 to 3 p.m. and they could have permission to come in my house. I don't know about that. I don't know. It makes me feel weird. I don't want people in my house.
I love how this article starts off with Amazon wants to get even closer to their customers. Like, back up.
Amazon's all up in my business all the time.
Oh, I couldn't.
So
I couldn't
Chad thinks Amazon key package is great. I mean, I'm waiting for Amazon drones to drop my package off. That hasn't happened yet. Like half the time my Amazon Prime now comes by UPS.
You know how many people are going to shoot down drones though? That they're going
to get the Amazon packages. They're going to be like, "That's bringing an iPhone."
iPhone 10. Woo!
Not coming from Amazon. I can't wait. iPhone 10. I can't even wait for my UPS driver because I just can't. I need to go to the store and wait in line with people and hyperventilate. I just can't.
You're going to have milk and cookies for me. You're going to have to, I got some milk and cookies.
Miguel said they already have drones delivering.
Do they really, Miguel?
What you talking about? I don't know.
I need to look it up. I need to fact check you, Miguel. I'm gonna look it up. I know they've been Miguel. I know they've been testing it, but I don't know if they're widely available commercially. I know they've been testing drones because they're contracting out with the United States Postal Service because the United States Postal Service is bankrupt because they suck.
Yeah.
So they contract out with them. But if y'all, I mean, when I'm home during the day with my kids, my postal worker is exhausted. My postal worker works long ass days with crazy routes. I mean, I just can't, I don't know. Drones will put a lot of people out of work, but maybe my stuff gets to my door faster. Or maybe it ends up in my neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The dog ate it.
The dog ate it. I don't know. I already have like a camera system anyway. So if they drop a package and somebody steals it, got you on Candy Cam, Right. But so I'm okay with that. And like there's been instances where I've been reckless and like left the door unlocked and like none happened. So I live in a pretty decent area.
Now, what camera do you like?
Don't come to my house.
What camera do you like outside your door?
Well, I could only reference ADT because that's what I got.
Okay. So I use the Ring and I love it.
Oh yeah.
And I use the Ring looped in with my Nest. So my whole Nest situation is my Nest, my drop cams inside my house, and then my Ring doorbell outside my house. And I'm adding Nest or drop cams outside my house as well. And I love it. All the monitoring all the time.
Word.
I dig it.
Yeah, ADT has an app. I could check it out. I could turn it on and off, the alarm system and all that stuff. I'm satisfied with it.
Yeah, I love that.
But don't come in my house. Nah,
don't come in my yard. Like not even my house. My yard is fenced. don't come in my yard.
Make you feel a little violated, huh?
Yeah. Even if it's just like I'm only coming in an inch to drop off the
Yeah, no, don't touch it.
Bad things might happen if you come in my yard. That's what I'm saying.
Stand your ground.
Hashtag lawyer.
Oh,
Come in my yard.
yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So the ADT is great. It works out good. You can put cameras all over the place. They got pretty decent system that I actually use a lot. So yeah, it works.
It does. Yeah, it has pretty good. They, from what I've read about it before I got it, they have pretty good encryption too. So yeah.
So what I like about the Ring is that I can talk back. So if you ring my doorbell, I can say to my UPS guy, "Hey, just leave it," or you know, I can have a conversation back with the person at my door, which is really nice. I got it when I had back surgery, so I couldn't always get up and get to the door in the time that they rang, and I have a small house, so it was really nice to be able to have that conversation between me and the Ring doorbell. And the Ring doorbell, hashtag not sponsored, doesn't have a subscription unless you want it. So you can just buy the doorbell and install it and use it for free monthly, or you can pay for the subscription with the cloud recordings. It's been great.
Yeah.
If ADT is not your jam. But
or you can just get a hard drive to put everything in, right?
Or you can do that too. So
yeah, that's good.
I like it.
I can't shop around because I'm in a contract with ADT for 3 years. So
don't do that. You're good.
I'm just saying.
You know what, Catwoman? You know what you can do? Get with Emily. She's an attorney. She can get you off it.
Get you out of that. Break that contract. No, but she's happy with it. If you're happy with the contract, it's cool.
Yeah.
No need to shop around.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to shop around yet.
Yeah.
All right. So what? As far as phones, we already know, Emily, iPhone 10 gonna be phone of the year for you. For the rest of y'all guys, what is going to be your devices of the year of 2017? What is going to be your phone of the year?
Note 8, duh.
Oh, Note 8, duh.
Yeah. No second thought.
I have to say I'm slightly disappointed this year. I don't have a phone of the year this year. I'm just not. I haven't gotten into like. I have a love-hate relationship with Samsung. So like, I was the fan edition, and when I picked up my my Mate 9 and saw how fast it was going compared to how my fan edition was, I was like, I gotta sell the fan edition, you know. So, I mean, that phone is just like, but I'm not sold into anybody's little box. Like, I'll use everybody's device out there. I don't care what name brand you are. I'll try anything once.
What about the flappy phone?
I don't want that. I'll try it out if somebody gives it to me to try it, but I'm not gonna say, "Hey, let me get that Flappy Bird." No.
So look, we got to do this, right? I got to get with the Oracle, and when we do Wine Wednesday, I got to get the Oracle in there.
Yeah, you got
y'all ladies want the Oracle. Y'all got to get me out of here. We got to get the Oracle in here. So, shouts out to the Oracle. She's in the building. And she's been in the building all night long. We got to get her in there so she give her point of view on what she think about technology and not so much technology, what she think about everything in between the sun, right?
And cakes.
And cakes. You know what? I'll tell you what. And she could probably talk about cakes all night long. But and it's so funny.
Hey, we like cakes now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I told her, I said, you know what? You gotta come on the live stream and talk about cakes. She said, really? I'm like, yeah. So one day we're gonna do that for Wine Wednesday. You know, I'm drinking wine in the background while she maybe talk about cakes. That'd be great.
Perfect.
You could do one of your funeral videos, and you could bake the phone in the cake, and
could we sponsor the video so we can all try the cake? Could it be a sponsored cake video? Send out the cakes. We'll try the cakes. We'll talk about the cake.
Yeah,
I might unbox the cake.
Yeah, we got to go with that. It's always a way to do it. Definitely.
I don't
always
know if wine and cake go together though.
Wine and cake totally go together. Gotta pick the right wine.
You, when you have dessert with wine, it makes you drunk faster.
It has to be a dessert wine they go to, yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes you eat more dessert.
Does she make any vegan cakes?
What is a vegan cake? I mean, how do you make a vegan cake? I have no idea.
You could use substitutes besides eggs and milk, like applesauce.
Applesauce cake? I mean, would that even
it wouldn't be an applesauce cake, but you would use that instead of eggs. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link.
I don't know. I don't know. Somebody say the Wine Wednesday stream is sponsored by Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines.
Let's see. Gotta fly. Let's see. Chad said, gotta fly. See you every Tuesday. Don't forget about every Tuesday night I'll be on the live stream on the Chad Krista show. We don't be drinking wine on this show.
Thanks, Chad.
We only drink wine and alcohol on the Wednesday live stream with Ladies Night. That's how we do it every Wednesday night. This your boy from Easy Computer Solutions. You know what? We had some fun tonight. But you know what? We over our time. These ladies, I can't keep these ladies on all night. Y'all guys will want these ladies here all night, but I can't keep these ladies here all night. So we're going to get on out of here. And I really do appreciate the super chats. I really appreciate everybody coming through. And we got to get out of here. Man, y'all got to be here on time. Y'all have to be here on time as we start these live streams. Don't forget about every Saturday night. We do a live stream every Saturday night. And don't forget about every Monday night. We do Monday Morning Hangover. Right here, Easy Computer Solutions. Ladies.
Yes.
Tell everybody about the YouTube channels. Let everybody know. Go ahead on, Miss Catwoman. Let everybody know what's going on.
Hello, I'm Miguelina Betty, aka Catwoman from Tech Valor. Tech Valor is about helping beginners and intermediate people take the next step to become power users. Right now, it's in the infancy stages. We will be adding more content as time goes along, but definitely join us for this.
Yes, and don't forget about to go to Tech Valor on YouTube, and I do have her links in the description. If you watch her last video on my YouTube channel, she did an exceptional, very good video on this YouTube channel, so check it out right here, Easy Computer Solutions, and I got all her links down in the description. She got her YouTube channel, Tech Valor. Check it out.
Yeah, also check out her site as well, techvalor.net. It's a awesome community.
That's right. That's right. And so check it out. Yes. Woohoo!
John.
Emily, let everybody know who you are.
What's up, guys? Emily D. Baker, ESQ, all across the interwebs. I paid a lot for those 3 letters. And if you want to know more about how I feel about them, check out my TED Talk. It is on the front page of my YouTube channel, Emily D. Baker, ESQ. I help you with decision making and empowered decision making. So I am here to be your interweb best friend, to steer you right. And I have a law degree, so I know what I'm talking about.
That's right. And you know what?
Kind of awesome.
Look, your first video here on your homepage. Look at that.
Thank you. That's me. And I have, for new subbies, my TED Talk pops up. Yeah, I'm a goof. I am a total tech nerd. I am just a nerd at heart. I'm not just a tech nerd. I mean, I watch a lot of Doctor Who. So I am a big nerd. I love it. I love sharing it. I am excitable. I am a fangirl. All the things. So come follow me on social. Subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's growing. I love it. I love you guys, and I'm here.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yes.
And I'm now late for my PTA meeting.
Oh, we got to get you there.
They're gonna have to be okay with it.
You gotta let everybody know about your Twitter.
I'll send those at the bottom. I just added them. My Twitter is in the chat. I'm on Google Plus as well. It's Scrumptious Kimmy, and both of those are in the chat if you want to add me. I don't YouTube currently, but it's on the fence, you know. It could potentially happen at some point.
Come on down, girl.
Maybe
Maybe at some point. But I'm going to have to add you, Emily.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about. Right here, Easy Computer Solutions, every Wednesday night, Wine Wednesday. That's how we do it. We got our bubbly and we got the ladies in the building. Every Wednesday night, we got the ladies in the building. Woo! And we have fun every Wednesday night. Thank y'all guys very much for following the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and all these ladies' channels right here. And also go on and follow Scrumptious on Twitter. At Scrumptious on Twitter. See y'all guys Saturday on Tech Talk Saturday when I had the guys in the building and they go do their thing. See if they could be better than the ladies. See, that's the problem. The guys got to be better than the ladies. So this is what it's all about this Saturday night. See y'all guys on the next video.
Nice.
Peace. Bye-bye.